Welcome everybody to the Tekken 7 PlayStation Fight Nights Invitational. My name is Joey Fury. I'm going to be casting today. I am joined by my good friend Cuddlecore. How are you?
I'm doing great, Joey. How are you?
Doing excellent. I was casting the EU edition earlier today. We got the NA edition now. Fergus was the champion earlier today, so we're looking to see who's going to be the champion out here. I was mentioning with you, Divine Exorcist is our defending champion today. But we're going to tell you guys a bit about the events. We're going to talk about the format, the prizing, and then we're going to break down the bracket, see who's competing today. Let's take a look at the format of how these competitors are going to be going at it. So open qualifiers, got people into the top 8 today. Everybody starting in winner's bracket. Double elimination. All matches are going to be best of 3 until we get to winners finals, losers finals, and grand finals, at which point it's going to be best of 5. And we'll take a look at the prizing.
And then there's the prizing, which first place 200, second place 150, third place 100, and fourth place 50. So first to fourth, all gets paid.
In that top 4, and you know, these tournaments are free to enter. So you get in that top 4, it's not bad at all. Let's take a look at the bracket. Who's playing today? So you can see up top, we've got a Geese Joestar from Mexico going against Father King. You might not recognize that name immediately, but that is actually the one and only Joe Crush in the bracket, if I'm not mistaken.
It's going to be a really good match. That's him.
And below that we have, both in the United States, Odell the Finest and ELN going up against, or next, Divine Exorcist. There's our defending champ going against MT Tondox, both from Mexico. And lastly, Armiku versus Moy, USA versus Mexico.
Like a really good bracket.
Super competitive. Been saying in the past, like, you see a lot of representatives from Mexico in these brackets, but a lot more US flags than I'm used to seeing, actually. I think last time it was like 6 out of the 8 from Mexico, and now it looks like it's half and half. So it should be good regional showdown, USA versus Mexico.
There's some really good matches. I know Moy Kusanagi is Bo main, right? Correct?
That's right.
Yeah, he's nasty. Divine Exorcist, Claudio main. Armiku seems to use a multitude of characters, correct? Like Bob.
Yes, Armiku is constantly switching after every loss. So it's going to be like down the line, Kazuya to Bob. I think Armor King is like at the end of the roster. Yeah, above that, Divine Exorcist been doing fantastic lately. Claudio Specialist, Tondo, Kazuya. But we'll kind of take a look, get those player introductions as the matches are coming through. But queuing up right at the top of the bracket, Geese Joestar from Mexico versus Joe Crush. And there we go, Geese Joestar, age 22, Mexico City. You can find him on Twitter, TK_Geese Joestar, and YouTube, Geese Joestar.
It's interesting because Joe is a Geese main. And
true.
You know, so who do you think he's going to pick versus Geese Joestar? You don't think it's going to be the mirror, do you?
I don't think so. I mean, I wouldn't put it past Joe, but he has been heavily representing Jack lately.
Love it.
Almost like he's getting ready for Tekken 8 or something. You know, he's like all over the Jack now.
And then
there he is. Father
Joe.
King 1. I don't know why he's got the alternate tag, but we know him as Joe Crush, age 23 from Texas. On Twitter, Joe Crush _, and Twitch, TK Joe Crush.
I think that, yeah, like you said, Joe must know. Geese probably won't be an 8. Might as well prepare with Jack. Joe's Jack is phenomenal, right? And I think could be a great counter pick versus Geese, but we know that Geese can smother and suffocate, especially when it comes to the bigger characters. Now, I haven't seen Geese Joestar play, so could you fill me in on, you know, what's his play style like? What is his go-to?
Well, you can see in his name, he's like sponsored by 2D. So he plays Geese and Akuma. Like if the Geese doesn't work, he's headed straight over to Akuma. He's really good at exploiting those characters' strengths. He's got the high damage combos down. He kind of puts up that wall with like the jabs, the crouch jabs, the fireballs. It can be very difficult to fight against. Just gotta work your way in and play past the tools that those characters have. He really like makes you fight the character.
Oh
So
wow.
yeah, but the thing is, Joe Crush definitely, from the sounds of it, has a lot of experience against Geese Joestar. Like when we've casted together, he's always kind of indicated that they have fought quite a lot. So I think Joe should be feeling pretty confident knowing him. I think he is going to go with the Jack. I'd be surprised if he went into the mirror.
Okay, so we'll probably most definitely see. So Geese versus Jack, and
That's our prediction.
that's the prediction.
That's
Sorry,
right.
the prediction. So we're assuming, but it's so interesting because, like you said, Joe said that they fought before. So when it's these kinds of matchups where the players have fought each other many a time, it's almost like you always have to come into it with new techniques, new approaches as well, depending on how the matches usually go. I don't know who usually wins in this matchup in terms of the
I'm not
players.
sure. Yeah, I mean, short set, not a lot of time. You got to bring the mind games heavy. And Joe is definitely that type of player, like very productive with the mind games. Who knows what we're going to see? I mean, this could end up being like Akuma versus Geese. We could be way off.
Oh my God. I'm so excited to see what's going to be the pick. Oh!
Armor King versus
What?
Jack 7.
Have you ever seen Geese Joestar use Armor
Never,
King?
never. This is totally out of left field. And
I love
yes,
it.
I know better to say like for sure what the matchup's going to be now because there's always wild card picks, it seems, in these
Which
tournaments.
is why you said we assume. Good call, Joey.
Only a prediction.
I love this. I feel like this range game. It feels like Armor King versus Jack is kind of even.
Yeah, I mean,
The keep out, but Armor King seems a little more explosive when it comes to the counter hit.
Fight.
right, way more counter hit buttons. Oh my god, speaking of. Sorry.
Just come over.
Joe first gotta watch out. Joe trying to open up with the down forward two. Get locked right in the jaw, but makes up the life instantly. Big forward two.
The whip.
Yeah. Yeah, Jack, not a lot of counter hit launchers, but he's got that forward two, which is so
Look at Joe
nasty.
adding up on this. Look at these folks.
she's
He's just adding
stacking.
up.
KO.
Oh, all right. Geese Joestar getting put against the wall and smothered, like you said. Joe off to a good start. One round up.
Joe's looking real good. Staying close too. Loves the up close game.
Joe trying to work his way in, throwing launchers. There you go.
Forward two on the whip.
Get in and out from Joe Crush, forcing that whip. Big
the wall.
damage. Big damage.
And the low parry.
Geese Joestar finally getting something started. Let's see.
Nice block by Joe.
Yeah, Joe looking super confident and confident reads there at the end. Okay, you know he's feeling
The
something.
Joe-
He's doing now. What to do.
The Joe classic. I think he's trying to find Joe's time. Joe's so good with those crouching down back one, down back one, but Joe's are trying to take this next
Right.
round, but
All right, Joe at a deficit, but he just looks so confident. Like everything's about to hit.
he almost got that down forward two. And the forward two.
He's, oh my god, this is so fast paced. No time to think.
The pressure, but that's one of the things that Joe just excels at is that fast-paced play to the point where you try and kind of, you're trying to follow him, you're trying to follow the pacing, but by the time you look up, your whole health bar is gone, Joey.
That was a speed run. Like he started off just getting rocked by the counter hit, and that was like all Geese Joestar could do the whole time.
Right. The two jab, the down forward to check him. He's like, oh, okay, you're gonna probably try and duck my high? Okay, I got a mid for you. At the end, his timing has just been so wonderful on Jack's pokes, which is something that the character does so well anyway. A switch of character might be good. He might have to go back to tried and true 2D potentially, I think.
Yeah, a very surprising pick with the Armor King. I think you got to run back to your main real quick because that was too convincing. It didn't look like Geese Joestar was just familiar enough with Armor King's toolset.
Seemed uncomfortable.
To stop that like offensive onslaught that was coming. It was just way too much.
Right. And Armor King is one of those characters where, he has all the tools, right? But having that muscle memory is such a huge part of the character, especially fighting against someone who knows how you play. He might have more comfortability and muscle memory with Geese or Akuma. And yeah, Joe might have fought his Geese a lot, but, that's what you're comfortable with. That might be a better pick, depending on if you're down one game.
Get ready for the
Yeah, and that's
next battle.
something I've noticed about like the elite Jack players like Anakin and Joe Crush. Like, it's always quite difficult to get in on them if you're not playing a character with good range options.
And movement.
And you could even just see like Geese Joestar misplacing his approaches, getting whiff punished by down forward 2. It's tough. So I think, yeah, Geese, good choice. You got projectiles, you can space out. Much better pick here. Let's see how it works for him.
You know, having those great whiff punish tools, because there was a few situations where Geese Joestar did get the whiff on Jack's down back 1, but did not capitalize with anything. But with a character like Geese, where he is super comfortable, maybe back 3-2 will always probably be waiting for him every single time Jack whiffs something. It's just the muscle memory is a little different. The comfortability is
Okay, here we go. Game 2. Game 1
And
was
I'm
fast. Geese Joestar gotta make some adjustments.
No, see, like right.
Nice punish. Okay.
Ducks.
The jab.
That was beautiful. To the wall.
Father King. Open
Father
time.
King, that's a low parry. Who knows? He loves a good low parry. Great call out.
Carried the speed planner, Joe Crush. You know, playing bold, going for big damage. Shoulder. He's alive.
Nice mid.
Back 4 stomps him out. I love it.
Fight.
I like they went for the mid to close it out.
Oh my god.
Look at the double duck. Oh my god.
Quadruple duck.
The break.
Good throw, escape, counter hit, but too far, and Jack's too big probably to get that
I was
conversion.
gonna ask, is that probably because he's too big to, okay. And the 1+2 by Joe?
The big characters, for some reason, they have tiny heads. So when they're turned around like that, it's really hard to combo them.
Gotcha. And the legs too. Stubby legs. I like that Joe's still advancing. He doesn't want to get to the wall.
Nice conversion.
That was nice. Oh, but this is Joe.
Okay, I was gonna say he didn't finish the punish, but it doesn't matter.
Round 3.
Nice little poke by Joestar.
Fight.
This is looking, he's looking a lot more comfortable. Nice break.
Matter 2 for 2 on the throw breaks. Really good. Little whiff punish there.
And the block.
But no meter, so not too bad.
Oh, and the duck. This Joestar looking a lot more, and that's the back 3-2 I was talking about.
Okay, get that out of here. Get it out of here, dude. Joe Crush going
All right,
for
what's the option? What are we doing? Debug?
Gonna catch him ducking on wake up. Oh, it's clipped.
These Joestar looking so much more comfortable and confident. Switching to Geese.
This is where he should have started.
Yeah.
Yeah, so much more comfortable. And Joe Crush actually beginning to struggle now. Down half life.
Is that the stubby legs and head thing you're talking about, Joey? Is that why that dropped again?
Yeah, you gotta like just commit to the extension on counter hit down 4 against Jack. Whoa, wait.
My God.
Joe Crush always optimized. Always optimized with the combos.
And
That's
double
gonna
walks.
be-
Had him at the comeback? Oh my God.
Heads up 1, trying to throw him, trying to wall bounce him, trying to hit something big.
Still anybody's game.
Oh, that could have been bad.
KO.
Jumping over the throw.
You win.
He had a good read on those up, broke down the throws, right? And he's like, okay, now I'm gonna jump. Now I'm gonna capitalize on this, on you throwing me. Wow, that was a wonderful adjustment by Geese Joestar. Like you said, John was starting to struggle. Wasn't really ducking certain strings. Was really just like he seemed to be frozen on the wall. Geese Joestar had all the momentum and all the pressure in that game.
Instantly, like a change of dynamic. Like you have to get in on this character that can keep out fireballs. Like you can't just get on him and stick to him like he did against the Armor King. Just get him to the wall, crush his defense. Geese just totally changes the game with his tool set. So
Yeah,
good choice. Switch off right away.
Because we definitely talked about that, and the fact that I'm not exactly sure what the input is, but like is it forward 1+2? The overhead that he has that launches.
Oh yeah, forward 1+2.
Forward 1+2, especially against Jack, is so good because of how it crushes lows. And we saw him throw that move out a few times, and even the back 3-2, which is such a great move to interrupt so much offense that happens. And Jack literally has to come in because that Repukin is a great keep out. So Jack really has to, come in on you, and his step is okay, right? So I think Geese Joestar has so much more range. his neutral was just so much stronger once he switched to Geese as well. So
Yeah, lots of really good plays from Geese Joestar there. Like even Joe was kind of showing his hand how he wanted to get a lot of command grabs started on Geese Joestar, and Geese Joestar broke the first two, and then in a crucial moment, like he noticed that Joe was really trying to throw him, and that's why he took to the skies, jump over. So Joe's gonna have to make an adjustment in those instances, really respect Geese's jumping options, try to anti-air if he can.
he might have to play a little bit slower in those situations.
Most definitely. So we got a game 3. It's our first set of the day. Close one.
It's really good.
Joestar versus Joe Crush.
Joe fighting against, his other love, Geese. It's always something when you see a player who mains 2 characters go against the other character they main, but it's not a mirror. I love those kinds of matches a lot. It really does show what they know about the character.
Yeah, put their knowledge on display.
What a great.
Okay, Joe Crush getting clipped by Repukin. Definitely taking a little bit slower. He's going to try to pick his openings. Dropping jackhammers on him.
That was nice spacing. Again with the trade on the jack, too. Oh, just right outside of ring. Just happened a few times with their trades.
Okay, Joe Crush out even on life. Whoa, duck the throw. So now he's shown that throw, and he's really got to bring the mids. What a whiff punish.
Beautiful down forward two by Joe. Going to the wall.
Okay, but gotta be careful. He's jumping. The explosive power. Nice punish.
Joestar's been so good at low pairing at the wall. With his back to the wall. Goes Etsy. Nice stop by Joe.
Joe Crush. Defense ready. Combo a little awkward, but still good damage. Oh man, now he's turning up. This is looking like the Armiku match now.
Joe adapted so hard after the last game, looking to close this out, but to never count Geese Joestar out. Starting off well with a 4-1+2 to the wall.
Yeah, Joe definitely looking for a big read with the ground start down 4.
And the OG get-up kick.
Turning it around with a get-up kick.
I love it. And the defense to stop him from stepping. This is so intense. Nice punish.
Burns some meter. Okay, finally a throw gets through, and now he's got to guess.
Break that one. Oh, and he guessed wrong, Joey. He guessed wrong. You said he got to guess.
He guessed hella wrong. That did like 35 damage.
I've never seen that.
Counter hit, shoulder, trying to get up with a get-up kick. That was tight. Nice. Three straight.
I love that Joe didn't deviate too hard from doing the throws, but he said, you know what? I'll do a tombstone instead of the 2 throw instead, the other one. So it worked out really well when he needed it the most too. So
yeah, he just placed them. He placed them better. He didn't get too greedy. Like he wasn't trying to force the throws. He just worked them in when he found the spots, and they were so much harder to predict. I mean, just that tombstone into that shoulder, that was half-life. Just that distance right there.
Did Geese Joestar did he roll forward? Like, did he tech? Like, is that what
he
happened?
did a wake-up kick. That was counter hit. Yeah, wake-up kick.
Oh man, that was great situational awareness by Joe because it closed out the win. His timing was so great. He was so aggressive too. Once he got in, he knew he could stay in.
Yeah, that one round where he got him to the wall was really huge. Like I was saying, it looked like the rounds where he got Armor King to the wall. He didn't have to worry about Geese's defensive options so much. He kind of just locked him down, nowhere to run. So, yeah, nice job. Joe Crush going to advance to our winner semis, and that's going to queue up a match between 2 Americans. You got Odell here, Odell the Finest. Super young, man. Josh, 18 years old from Chicago. Yes. Odell the Finest on Twitter and YouTube. He's got the Eliza profile picture there. I think he can play a few different characters, though.
Geese, Eliza.
Yeah, definitely Geese as well. But who's he playing against? Yelen. Yes, originally from Venezuela, I believe, but living in Utah, 37 years old. More than double the age of this young man, Odell. So Yelen's been playing forever. You can find him there on Twitter, El Negro Tekken, and on Twitch, El Negro Tekken.
Young versus the older veteran. I love those types of matches. But like you said before, cannot assume whom they may choose. El Negro also uses Master Raven and Cooney, as well as Odell using multiple characters too. So I couldn't tell you who's gonna use who right now.
Let's see. It is gonna be the main characters.
I don't think I've ever really seen this matchup. I mean, Eliza's such a unicorn when it comes to seeing her in tournament. If you pick her, you know you really must like her.
Yeah, Yelen has been doing really well in these brackets. He was in grand finals, I believe, against Divine Exorcist last time, and he has won a few of them as well. So, like, definitely one of the favorites to watch out for. Odell, I would say, kind of coming in as an underdog, but upsets happen all the time. Let's see what he can do.
All right, let's get into it.
Round 1. Fight.
A big counter hit. How far can he get to the wall? Not quite far enough. Committed to the wall combo anyway, though.
I love this dive hit pressure as well from Odell. Trying to keep him at the wall.
Odell gonna close it out. First round.
Round 2.
I like the defense on Odell.
A miscalculation on Yelen's wall combo, and Odell ran with it. Teleport,
nice patience on the teleport. And the wall parry.
Breaks it. No tailspin yet. Okay, just cashes out the damage. Some meter. I just noticed Odell's showing a 29 win streak. Always interesting when people flex their lobby win streak like that.
I just noticed that. Thank you for pointing that out.
About even on life.
We're trying to fill each other out.
Odell's sitting on some meter. He's going to use it right away for a mix-up. Not very productive, though. Okay.
Oh, still trying to open each other up.
It's looking really good for Odell, but Yelen is good with rage mode. He's going to have a chance here.
Looking for that knee, and the knee was burnt, and the block on the roll.
New, very composed block.
Fight.
Yeah.
2 rounds. Odell.
It really feels like Odell is not falling for the Raven shenanigans right now. Elnagro's gonna have to do a bit of poking to open up Odell, I believe. Trying to go for these big decisions, but Odell's not falling for it.
Okay, Odell back to the wall fighting out. He's got a decent life lead right now. And that's gonna build a meter. He's gonna use it to get the free pickup.
But not dead yet. We still have...
Rage. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. Perfect wall carry.
Oh, and the step!
Nice.
Oh,
Nice shoulder.
The awareness by Odell. I thought that Elnagro was going to maybe, get something started with that counter, that we saw at the wall. I was really thinking he was going to cook something up. And then we just see the walk. Just so casually, I'm just going to walk this way. Booty. And then gets the booty to close it out.
Yeah, not really a shoulder, like I said. We got more of a hip check, like a booty check.
Like, great first game.
That was convincing. Those 3 straight. Yelen really struggling to get anything started. He had like a few opportunities where some combos started happening, but then immediately overextended. And Odell was ready to deal with a lot of this stuff.
Right.
Good sidesteps, good preparation on the strings.
I think Master Raven still works, but I think the approach will have to be a little different this time around. I feel like there was a lot of fishing for those big counter hits, and I think it's gonna have to be a lot more poking, a lot more slower pace, maybe even opening up with a bit more lows to really slow down Odell, because Odell's defense is really just up there when it comes to dealing with Master Raven.
Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, I mean, Yelen likes to play really fast. And he did take a decent amount of counter hits from pretty unsafe move, that down 4 from Eliza. I think I saw it happen at least twice. So maybe he kind of has to slow down and try to make some defensive plays.
I think
he's going to do a character switch.
Maybe Cooney could provide something for him that maybe Master Raven wasn't in the matchup. I still do feel in my deep heart right here, like that Raven does work. I just, the approach might be a little, I feel like Cooney has to do a lot more coming in on you, but her 2-2 is a great way to lock down Eliza. So maybe that will help with the stepping aspect.
Yeah, I mean, and he will have to approach more, but Kunimitsu is good at approaching. Just set stance, can get in quickly, can threaten keep out with the kunai. I think it's a good choice. Let's see what he can do.
All right.
Taking it slow.
The 4 automatically. Woo.
And no respect for the last bit of that string. Okay, rocked by the Magic 4.
That counter hit.
Huge damage. Oh, that's a miscalculation.
Beautiful launch
Opening.
by Elder.
Opening, but does not have rage yet.
Beautiful
That
punish.
out. Oh, back to launcher.
And the
Love the
mix up.
sidestep. Love the sidestep to adjust the combo.
Yeah, that was a great adjustment. And to the one of the other
Kill.
adjustment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ooh.
On the board, ELN, first round, game 2.
Fight.
And I feel like Yelan is such a momentum-based player. So this is really good for him.
Yeah. Caught that second hit. Bringing out all the strings. Eliza full meter. You can hear that
The
noise
butter.
go off, so you don't forget.
He's got to be careful because that do glide low is going to come.
Yes, Eliza becomes so dangerous with that meter. Gets the EXDP defensively. Gets a launching low from stance. ELN not
Beautiful.
giving any opportunities.
KO.
And gets with the down back 3, looking so strong. But Odell still has a full stick of butter. Not sure, when you might pull it out, but can't ever count out Eliza with meter at all.
Should be burning it soon. I mean, down 2 rounds, you got to use it fast.
Very true.
Because
Beautiful
this is
set.
all time you could be building more meter, like every hit. Here we go.
Oh, like that.
Down to a hit.
Perfect.
Yeah, okay, pokes it out. Nice and simple. 1, 2.
Round 4.
Okay, Odell's got a round on the board. Let's see if Yelan can close us out.
Okay,
And
good
use meter
news.
again.
Yeah, good news for ELN. That meter didn't hurt too bad. And on another one, though.
Oh, this is looking scary. Nice
Okay, the
break.
Command grab. Good break. Whoa. Nice punish. That was such an explosive get-up kick, and it did, like, nothing.
Yeah. Okay, so they're still trying to pull each other out, try to see who's gonna come in first. What's the kunai?
Yeah, they can both attack from so far away. The match is, like, never in cooldown mode. You always have to be ready.
You're right. Oh, and the hot knee on the wall?
Could not. It's not gonna quite be dead. One hit. Toe kick to escape.
And the fury, are you kidding? All right. Okay, what can happen right here? I mean, there's anything good. Oh!
Oh, I didn't get the pick up, but not dead.
And the
Yeah,
challenge!
That was a bold challenge, right?
That was so bold. My heart is. I gotta check my heart.
He ain't afraid. We know he ain't afraid to press.
No, not at all. He's got tons of guts, and he's that type of player. Fast paced, momentum based. Like I said, once he got that first round and the second game, you kind of just knew he was gonna just run with it. He felt so comfortable with Cooney, Joey. Just so comfortable.
That was one of those interactions, Odell was just like, really?
Like, bruh.
I could. What if I hit 4? You would have died.
Yeah, you're like, man, what if yeah, yep, one of those like, okay. But now he knows, right? There's 1-1. But I was probably gonna stick with Eliza.
It was close. It was close. I mean, Odell was struggling. He was fighting from a deficit, but he was really coming back. I mean, that was close to going to the final round. So,
Very true. Very
he can
true.
do it, but the Kunimitsu definitely working better.
Yeah, that dash pressure, oh my God. Great way for him to get in, while also not being too risky, right? Like you said, Cooney has the capability to get in, right? She has those tools to come in on you, and that's something that you always have to worry about.
Battle.
Yeah, for sure. She can dictate the pace of the match very well, in and out, super quick. Odell, I think, made a few errors that hurt his momentum. He had that one misplaced down 3, where his EX, or not his EX, his just Dragon Punch got blocked. A few things he can clean up, but totally winnable. Infinite stage. Interesting.
Ooh. I feel like
Eliza
this.
can really run away here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I feel like both these characters do great on Infinite. Eliza's really good on Infinite.
Yeah, 2D characters in general on Infinite Stage are very, very annoying to deal with.
Round 1.
Insanely annoying to deal with. And Odell's defense was so good. I think this will help him, but you know.
He is getting hit a lot right here, but okay. That gives a little opening there.
I like that El Negro's staying outside of a certain range, waiting.
No, man grab gonna get through. Nobody can break them all. Nice punish. Setsu, the mighty Setsu, one of the best moves, period.
Once you get hit by that, you're like, oh my god. I got hit by that.
So hard to keep her out. Triple set dash, command grab.
These dashes are putting it so... Nice stuff. Hits him with the next knock after the 2-2 spring series.
Yeah, that back turn is making Odell flinch. That's twice now. ELN, it's got a kind of a read on him, how he's responding to back turn.
You're right. I mean, he's running away with it. I think Odell is a little too preoccupied with blocking everything now. ELN is looking so comfortable.
Yeah.
Did the magic 4?
Don't count him out though. Full meter can make something happen.
We got the full meter.
Hard fighting against a player like ELN when you're down 2 rounds because he will test your defense with everything he has. He's bloodthirsty in these situations.
Yeah, he smells the blood, like you said, like he's bloodthirsty.
He's swinging for the fences. He wants to kill. Okay.
All right.
Here's a chance.
He still got half meter. A little bit more now. Trying to close it out. ELN is trying to close it out. Oh,
Yes,
power
push through. One more.
Oh,
Odell
nice.
can't take another hit. And he's going to take that. Down low.
That set was putting in work, Joey. That set was... Yeah,
That stands.
But he was... El Negro was getting away with it, like, pretty much the entire time. Like, Odell wasn't checking him for it. And since he smelled the blood, he's like, okay, I'm going to come in on you every single time. Since you're just kind of waiting for me to do something, I'll make a decision first. To the point where he was playing so fast that Odell, by the time he wanted to decide to defend something or attack, ELN was already on his next move. He was already on the next move. Like, yeah. I think he kind of fell behind on the pacing with kind of keeping up with him.
Yes, a good way of putting it. Like, ELN just played so fast. I mean, there was one point where it was like set dash, command grab. I mean, getting the openings to do set like 3 times, Odell was definitely sitting on a slower pace than where the match actually was. Like, ELN just accelerated it very quickly. So nice job, the Kunimitsu switch working out. Saved him in game 2 and then dominated game 3. So he's going to advance to fight, I would say, one of his rivals, Joe Crush.
Oh my. And they now I know this. They have fought very often, right? Yes.
True.
Twitter tells me all the time. I know everything from Twitter. So, okay. So this is like a rival match.
Rival match. Potentially beef match, but we won't go into that. All right. So queuing up, we're going to have Mexico v. Mexico. Our defending champ, Divine Exorcist. Recently the Road to Japan Dojo Fighting Fest champion. Was the Tekken World Tour Global finalist. Been doing fantastic this year. Divine Exorcist, young man, 20 years old, from Guanajuato, Mexico. You can find him on Twitter, Divine Exorcist 4, and Twitch, TMK, Divine Exorcist 4. And his opponent, MT Tondo. I never know if it's Tondo X or Tondox. I have to ask him one of these days. There, I'll go with Tondo, age 37, also from Mexico. Find him on Twitter, MT_Tondo X, and El Tondo X on Twitch.
It's kind of another case of somebody's like sufficiently like younger than the other than the opponent. One's 20, one's 37. Yet again with the age of 37. But Tondox, it's interesting because he's a Kazuya player, and I don't see Kazuya all the time, but I know from Latin America there are a lot of like Mishima specialists, including Mexico. They have like Mishima players. So looking forward to seeing Claudio versus Kazuya. I love Claudio. I think Claudio is a great character. I don't see him used as much as I'd like, but Divine Exorcist is so good with him. Just I love his optimization as well. He's really good at that too, and I love his hop kick placement. And his aggression is something that I've been kind of studying because I'm trying to pick up Claudio. So I'm really excited to see this.
Yeah, I feel like he's just made crazy improvements this year. Like beat Ao at global finals, took a game off Knee. He really shook up that pool. I mean, he almost took a game off Arslan in that group stage as well. And just got a big win on Saturday. He's been looking really fantastic. So let's see how the reigning champ does today. Definitely a formidable opponent. Tondox, very strong execution Mishima player. Can bring the electrics whenever he needs them.
I love it.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, sporting that wonderful jacket, by the way. I just love the Kazuya drip. I just want to mention that real quick. Nice block.
Nice block. Tondox getting those electrics and the running threes coming. Triple electric combo. Nice.
Like you said, the execution, right?
Beautiful wall carry. That was a lot of damage.
And the hell sweep. But no wall.
One mid for the win. Divine's got the wall. Super dangerous here.
This is all Claudio. Claudio's at the wall, and here we go.
It's dead.
No.
Bad angle.
No. Oh. That was unfortunate because that was Divine Exorcist was about to make a comeback, which he's really good at.
It would have killed, but that angle was just a little too weird. The last hit did not connect.
And the hop kick placement.
Can you reach the wall? Yes.
And it did.
And he got Starburst out of it too. Now he can threaten the forward 1+2. Or the down 2-2.
Or the forward 1. Or anything.
And a million other things Claudio can do.
I think when you're a Mishima player, that's probably one of the biggest things you'll have to ever worry about versus Claudio is a hop kick in your face.
Got Divine tying it up on rounds. Going for another hop kick. Oh, sweet. Okay.
Tries to go for the mid to kind of mix him up.
I do notice that Tondox, he tends to play his Oki off of Hell Sweep pretty conservative. He tries to see if you're gonna, do something wild and dog hard on Wake Up. Doesn't really like to extend too early on.
Okay. Gotcha. That's good to know. This is my first time watching him play.
KO.
Nice.
That was real clean. Patient. He's very patient.
Oh, okay. Great start this round for Divine. 2 big hits, and he's got Starburst.
Beautiful block on the slide. The drop on the combo, and the bacon sizzle. Oh my god.
Another electric. Wow. Tondox is on fire right now. The electrics are connecting. He's punishing every little mistake. What is that?
And he's almost like hovering right outside of Divine Exorcist's hop kick range. Also his attack range that he seems to be going for. He'll just wait right outside of it. He'll go for something and then he's like, gotcha, Hell Sweep. Okay, gotcha. Electric. Like I like that he's kind of waiting to approach and then coming in. I think he's kind of like betting on Exorcist to attack, especially on Wake Up or in certain situations where he knows that he's got his back to the wall.
That's that classic Mishima space control, just in and out, like fast movement. You're just stalking them. If they make a mistake, electric is there. If they move at a bad time, electric is there. And like
Yes.
Tondox has the ability to do this. It's just when you're that type of player, like a Mishima specialist, it's like the hardest thing is just being able to deliver that gameplay consistently every time. I mean, it's really hard. So you have to really respect someone who's doing it at that level. Like that was super well done. High level Mishima play.
Such a great point. Like you said, you have to respect somebody who's able to be that consistent with Kazuya at high level, because it's so it's easy to make mistakes or miss inputs because the character takes that type of execution, right?
It's hard.
But he's just so he seems so fluid with it, so confident in it, right? I did have a question about the hop kick. Not the hop kick. The up forward delay forward. The
goofy hop kick.
That was purposeful, correct? That he meant to do that. It wasn't like it was a accident. It looked like it was like he meant to do that. He meant to
Probably every now and then you'll see people bring out that option because when you delay the hop kick that long, it ceases to be a launcher, but it becomes safe on block. So some people just use it as like a goofy option to throw the other guy off.
Like a setup. Hey,
why is he doing that? What is that? People tend to jab after they block it. So.
And then they duck and launch. Okay, got you. Thank you. Because I was like, this looks like he meant to do that. Yes. Okay.
But yeah, he was just playing loose.
Love it.
Okay, exchanging blows. He tries to duck the high. He's gonna get bonked by the second hit.
Nice block.
Great blocks.
Right,
That's on his pair. Defense holding up.
Doesn't duck back 4-1, but doesn't need to because he's still chilling.
Oh, that keep out forward 3 was sweet.
And the block.
Little overextension. He was hungry for the win, but he has shown low for the win a few times in game 1. It's okay though. Wow, yo, what?
Whip punishes.
No, he teleported. That was so fast. Closed his face instantly.
My mouth is wide open on that one. No.
That's one of the, like, Divine hits that button from out there. Like, I could never be with Punish from out here.
You thought?
Again, yo.
Such a good match. The Punish on the down forward 3-1. One of the best hit confirmable moves in the game.
Fine, trying to get some offense started. Okay. Tondox not punished in that one. Fine, getting away with it. Oh, keep on 1+2. That was good.
They're playing so close. Look at these close quarters they're playing at. Right Exorcist is trying to fight off of him with back 1.
Tondox is just outside of rage. That hop kick's gonna get denied.
But he's almost at the wall, but not anymore. And the double with 3-2.
Round.
Yo, this is that 5? No, not 5 rounds straight. Divine got one in the last one, but
yes.
Tondox definitely dominant right here to the wall.
But then we close it out. But still, it's Tekken 7. We got comebacks.
Yeah, it's not over at all, but Tondox looking like he can do no wrong, like every choice.
His awareness on the matchup is crazy.
Power crush. Divine in serious trouble right now. He can only take
Yeah, he did it, Joey.
a couple more hits.
Like you said, he's playing loose. And the block on the side step looks like 8 for 8.
Oh my god.
The guts.
Got it. He got it.
KO.
All right. That's the momentum he needed. All right.
Did that crazy step on the single tsunami kick. Tondox was just trying to keep it safe. And now momentum is flipping.
And the awareness by Divine Exorcist sees the wall. Was like, oh, I'm gonna wait, pump the brakes. I love the side step back 1 because he's expecting the side step 4. All right.
That one little bit of momentum in the 3rd round, and Divine is running with it. Tondox, stop this. To the wall.
He's smelling blood. He's smelling blood.
Carry, and he gets Starburst. That was very
That was
clever.
nice. I'm gonna put that in my notebook. That was
Hit jab, forward, 1+2. Never seen that. That's that.
and gets the guts.
As long as he doesn't drop it, that's it.
And just like that, a match, a game that we thought was Tondox, potentially. Exorcist turns it all the way around. His tenacity is amazing. The resilience, phenomenal.
I can't. Like it looked so one-sided, and then he got one sidestep. Like Tondox was trying to keep it safe, go mid for the win, get stepped, Starburst forward 1+2, and it turned around in an instant. Just needed that one round. Some players, all they need is one round to be like, I can do this.
Right, because yeah, it's the motivation, right? Yeah, I love watching momentum-based players a lot.
Yeah.
Because it makes the fight so interesting. Because once they smell blood, like you talked about with ELN, same thing. All he did was a little bit, right? We talked about the fact that like he got that momentum, boom, it was good. Same thing with Divine Exorcist. He's like, okay, I got a launcher, I got a hop kick. Okay, I might be down like 2 rounds, but I'm still in it, just like it showed. And with a character like Claudio, Divine Exorcist is so good at applying those comeback tools that he has, Starburst and Rage Strike, so well. And he's always able to make the round go back in his favor, even if he's down.
Yeah, that was just excellent resilience, like you mentioned. In a very tight spot. We're going to tie it up 1-1. They're queuing up for game 3.
Man, my heart can't take it. Because they're like back and forth. Now, Divine Exorcist and his timing really worked in his favor because Tondox was ducking and blocking a lot of the side step force, right? So And then Exorcist start to mix it up, sidestep back one, instead go for the mid instead of the low. And that was helping him a lot. So let's see how Tondox makes the adjustment of the adjustment.
Yeah, for those first 2 rounds, like really nothing Divine was doing was working. Like his hop kicks weren't working. He was getting whiff punished a lot, but suddenly the hop kicks started hitting. Subtle adjustment.
Yeah. I think he started to play a bit slower where he saw that Tondox was waiting for him. And that helped him a lot. And our pilot systems! Everybody's favorite stage!
Fine, playing fast, playing aggressive. Got Starburst already. Finish the string. He's gonna do the Starburst combo. Big damage. Combo? Is it enough? Not enough, but almost. More Starburst.
The down 3 to more Starburst. I love a good Starburst.
Not that he needs it. Not that he needs it. Hey, nice. Finds a hell sweep opening. All right, now we're talking. Now we're talking.
So I'm gonna turn this all the way up. Now he's gonna be really patient because we know the presence of Starburst is there. Sure. Ooh, still got the forward 1+2.
Things were looking good, but now very. Could it be enough Rage Art? Oh, it doesn't even need it.
I love how he waited to do something at the wall after the body slumped, and he said, "I'm gonna reset this. I'll make you guess again."
Nice guy.
Nice whip punish. Oh no!
Oh, the dash. He missed his dash on one of the jabs. Okay, side rolling away from the wall. Gotta get out of there. Gotta get away from that wall. That'll work.
He tried to whip punish. I mean, whip punish the down 3. But the wall rising 1 didn't work. Exorcist is gonna take it. And takes it straight.
Crazy. That's crazy. We came back so fast.
I gotta tell you, Joey, I think that Tondox was having a hard time on some of those punishes because Claudio's range is kind of further out. He was having a hard time being able to punish it. So he's like, oh, it whipped. And then he's like, okay. So then by the time he was on that, Exorcist is like, okay, well, I've got some more mix-ups for you, champ.
It was just like 2 or 3 times. A huge difference, like Divine's pace, like just smothering him all over with like so many big strikes, back ones landing, forward 1+2. Wow, what a crazy turnaround. All right, so Divine Exorcist advancing.
Very well done.
Winners semis. Awaiting the winner of Armiku and Moy Kusanagi. That's going to be our final match of winners bracket. Loser's side is going to be playing out up through losers semis. So we're going to be seeing a lot of winners bracket action still. But yeah, Armiku versus Moy, USA versus Mexico for final match winners.
Okay, so we have Moy Kusanagi, 33. Another one of the veterans from Mexico City, Mexico, with the Twitter, Moy Kusanagi, with the Twitch, Moy Kusanagi.
And going up against Armiku, he's 26 from California, just on Twitter at Tekken, not on Twitch. You can see the Kazuya there. Probably see Kazuya. Might see Bob. Rarely might see Armor King, but Kazuya and Bob, I think, are the main 2 that we're looking to see in this set. So Moy, Hwoaring player, does have a pocket Ganryu, though. There's an interesting combination of Hwoaring and a Ganryu player. I've said it on stream before. He plays Ganryu like Hwoaring. It's crazy. Yeah. He's like, go into stands, mix them up, go crazy. So it's pretty entertaining. We'll see what Moy goes with here.
And then Armiku, it's so funny because when I think Armiku, I think Armor King. And, you know, like you said, he has multiple characters to choose from. Armor King always being like kind of the last. But I've seen Armiku, Bob. So I'm hoping we get to see Bob here, hopefully. Bob versus Quo, hopefully.
Queued up.
Oh,
Ganryu.
You spoke the Ganryu into existence. Now I get to see this Quo-based Gani.
Yeah, Moy loves playing Ganryu. Tends to start with Gani. If it doesn't work, then switches back over to Hwoaring. But yeah, Ganryu's so fun to watch.
I think the a character, such a specialist kind of character, very underused, but has the potential to be a great tournament character, which, we see here and there, right? But yeah, like Ganryu and the mix-ups, right? The pokes, the range. I think he's so good, super underused. So I'm looking forward to seeing Moy bring him out.
Ganryu is definitely very strong. It's just hard for people to use him, I think, because it's so awkward having a 12-frame jab. Like, you got to play a very specific type of Tekken to make that work.
I completely agree with you. So that's why it's a little odd using him.
Yeah, off to a great start. Swatting that spring kick down. Just kept the Oki going. First round.
So strong in the first round.
Okay, Moy trying to get that offense started up close. Trading blow for blow. Nobody really taking much damage though. Tons of blocking.
The backdash. Oh, and that backdash on the down over 3.
Nice
and the punish. And the punish again. I like Armiku's challenge, right? Oh, man.
You're looking for something huge right there.
Like a duck.
Yeah, maybe a jab to go underneath.
Right. Okay.
Chipping away at the legs.
Nice headbutt. That was a lot of damage.
Okay, now Moy's cooking something. Got really good offense going. What an unblock. Well, it reaches like 5% of the screen. Like, what are you even supposed to do?
You gotta just watch it, Joey. You gotta just watch it.
Just watch your health bar get deleted. Okay.
Stand headbutt. No duck. I'm loving this down forward 3 pressure, man. That yoop.
More coming. Yo. Counter it. Yo.
It's such a good way to open up players, man.
Yeah, everything is working for Moy. Tying it up. Tons of momentum shift today.
Oh, love this gameplay. It's the low.
Low. Moy really attacking the ankles. What a counter hit. Can you reach the wall? Yes. Right into the 100-hand splat.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not gonna waste no time on that. Oh, almost flip for it again.
Convert that.
He might stay down for 2 in the counter.
Last chance for Armiku.
He's
in big trouble, but wait a minute. He's in much less trouble now. He can do this. Yo.
He got youped again. Press on the string.
The defense from Armiku is still alive. Ah.
Gets hit by the low. Unfortunately. That looked like it could have been anybody's scramble at that point, right? At first it looked like Moy was a little unsure, was trying to get his footing, and then starts really playing a lot closer, starts letting those youpes connect, and so Armiku, I think once he started getting hit by those lows, it was making it a lot harder for him to continue his game plan. But Moy was starting to look so much more confident as it went on.
Yeah, Moy really just attacked the ankles. Armiku didn't make a lot of low blocks. I mean, it's hard. Genry's mids are scary. Mm-hmm. But that was definitely the turning point when Moy was like, all right, I'm just going to unload tons of DF3s, down 4s, the full crouch sweep, at pretty much every low in the book.
Yeah, and I mean, why wouldn't you use them, right? There's some of the best lows, I think, in the game. Sometimes the range can be a little off, but I think Ganryu's lows are really good, and lows are such a great way to open up players, especially if you're having a hard time kind of opening them up from the start. And once he got that, then he started to apply those mids because he did the 1+2, right? And that 1+2 hit 2 or 3 times on counter hit, right? I think
yeah, probably maybe more than that. That 1+2 was doing a ton of work.
Gotcha. And now we got the switch.
Yes, always a switch with Armiku. That's the way he does it.
It's interesting because Bob and Mishima seem so similar.
Right.
But I do think that Kazuya could be a good switch. I love Kazuya's damage. I think it's one of my favorite things about the character is the damage, how explosive he can be, and how aggressive and assertive the character can be within a certain range. It makes you guess for your life every time.
See if he can create some mix-ups here, get on the offensive instead of guessing against Ganryu like that last game.
Right. Okay.
Oh, down 1+2. Classic route start at this point. Pushing towards the wall. Get the wall pressure going.
Just like you said. And now he's able to play himself.
Okay, there's that Thunder Palm down low.
That was a good block.
KO.
On the low. Okay. All right. That was a great switch on the first round. Let's go. Nice punish on the down forward 2.
Moy, super aggressive. Look how much damage. It hasn't even been 10 seconds.
No, I looked up. And the blocking baited him. With that like stance, and he said, you thought. I didn't know he could block from that. If he had enough time to, I mean.
They recovered really quick.
I didn't know the recovery was that good.
Moy's been showing that extension off down forward 2. Like every time, Armiku's got to like try to get something, even if it's just a crouch jab. He's too comfortable finishing that right now.
True. Have to challenge a bit, right? Got the 1+2 again.
Whoa.
Rising 2.
Armiku blocked that super late, but it didn't matter because it was out of range. Wait a minute.
Oh no! My God.
KO.
Moy's pacing
Round 4.
really helped him clutch out that round.
The chance was there for Armiku. There was a big whiff, but he kind of just looked at it, and then next thing he knew, he had to guess on a rage drive.
True. That's a beautiful block on that the low hand. Change of history.
Trying to low crush with up forward 4? Uh-oh. Armiku in huge trouble right now.
Okay, but Armor. Oh, and is that it?
Not that mid for the win. Good job. What a backswing.
The aggression from Moy to take this set. Armiku was really trying to get something started, but like we kind of saw earlier, his awareness for some of like the areas where he could whip punish or punish a little bit harder, he kind of was a little too late. So then because of that, Moy took complete advantage and ran away with it. 2-0.
Wow. Super fast-paced play from Moy and winning that set in a hurry, 2-0. Well done. So Armiku gonna go down to the losers bracket. We've got Moy advancing to fight against Divine Exorcist.
Oh.
And our winner's semis is now set.
It's Divine Exorcist versus Moy.
Yes, you can take a look at the bracket right there. So next match we'll be queuing up will be, like we mentioned earlier, Father King, aka Joe Crush versus ELN. And below that, Divine Exorcist versus Moy. Looks like Geese Joestar took it, a close one, 2-1 against Odell. So he'll advance. Armiku and Tondox are going to fight it out. Probably Mishima battle off stream. And losers bracket will keep developing. But yeah, we'll be queuing up Joe Crush and ELN.
Man, that's gonna be a real good one. The rivals. I love a good rival beefage match, if you will. Big fan because you could tell the way they'll play, the passion, the fire. It makes for some of the best matches. I assume we'll probably see. I mean, yet again, it's just an assumption. Raven versus Jack. Raven versus Geese. Oh, okay. That's a bet.
Yeah, I think it'll be Raven versus Jack. Again, you never know, but I think Joe Crush is pretty locked in to Jack. I mean, I think he only goes Geese if like the first game goes really bad and it's like a really bad matchup for Jack. But he seems relatively committed. Like he's not 100% like I'll never pick Geese. But yeah, he definitely like I feel like he has the most fun playing Jack. It just seems to show to me like he really loves the character.
Yeah, and I mean, you can tell he's always finding some new way to optimize a combo or create an Oki situation. Even the way he pokes is so unique. He will use the entire move list, and it's such a treat to watch players like that. So I'm looking forward to watching Joe's Jack once again.
Yeah, he takes pride in the character. There was some tweet he made that he was getting like memed on. It became a meme about how like my Jack is always optimal. Like I always squeeze every bit of damage out of the combos. I'm perfect. Like nobody optimized like me. So I mean,
he's confident.
He takes pride in it, but it's true. Like his combos really are like very optimal, and he clearly labs the character. He's not one of these Jack players that's just like, just do a few moves and the character plays himself. Like he tries to get every bit of damage he can.
Right. And for a character like Jack, I feel like that's really important, especially when you have all these other characters in the game that sometimes can do more damage or hit harder than Jack, using everything and every tool that he has is so important.
There we go. The main characters, not messing around.
Yep. Like you said, it's gonna be Jack Raven. You called it. Oh.
Here we go. Last day on Earth.
What a great stage for this.
Round 1.
All right.
Fight.
Joe Crush, his costume of choice.
The
every
silver
time.
and gold.
Okay, he's going in. Super aggressive. Beats the jab with a 1+2.
It's the 1+2 is so good. Tries to get the setup.
Yellen hacking away at the legs, making up some life.
Not even on health.
Hey,
Hit by the surfboard. Finish.
Baited the get up kick.
That was a huge bait.
Round 2.
Great first round by ELN.
Power Crush round start. 1+2, you can't reach that.
And the beautiful setup and bait by Joe.
Oh, Ender drops. It tends to drop on characters who have like weird leg hurt box. Hug.
To the wall.
Double low.
That was a great awareness.
Let's keeping his defense up. Not in a hurry. Nice to keep outside.
And stay down there and said, I still know you're going to do the get-up kick. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, they both won their rounds off pretty much the same thing, just predicting the low get-up kick.
That's how you know they know each other and how they play.
Good instincts from Joe. I like that low placement. Trying to throw him.
Go for the slide again.
Yeah, that's been working well. Careful. ELN chilling, trying to get somebody to keep out PCF4.
And the block by Joe. Because they were playing outside of range for a bit. Trying to pull each other out.
Right. Didn't quite reach the wall, but counter hit jackhammer.
KO.
Catches him docking. Nice ball standing 4. He faked the full crouch low.
Fight.
Okay, underneath. Forward 2.
What a block. And the backdash on the jackhammer and the punish. What?
Gonna teleport out of that, but okay. Gets a little bit of extra damage at least. Good awareness from ELN. Jack Magic 4?
I've never seen somebody come up with that in a very long time.
But a big drop from Joe Crush. ELN's got the opening. Takes him to the wall. Now he's on the wall.
Now, I'm going to say, now he's on the wall now. Now he's got to do a bit of finessing. It's the
Huge
back
damage.
broken.
Guaranteed.
That's
Gotta guess.
KO.
Got him with the mid again. On Wake Up. Last time it was a wall rise in 4.
Mids win ball games. Very good, like
Yes,
disciplined play from Joe Crush. I mean, sometimes these players they make it look so easy, but like when the life bars are both low like that and it's tense, sometimes you just get anxious. Just hit him low, just hit him low, and then it's just too obvious. So just the discipline to go mid. Like if he blocks it, I'm ready to play more. It doesn't matter. Like that was very well done.
I completely agree with you. The discipline to still remain so clutch and to be a step ahead of your opponent in such tense situations, and Joe showing, and both of them, he was able to still stay composed and make the right decision. Mid for the win, to win the ball game, like you said.
That was just really good stuff. And that
Yeah.
quarter circle back 2 throw in rage mode. I was talking about this with Ryan Hart earlier. Like Tekken 7 is the first Tekken where throws get rage damage buffed. So
I know that.
UCF2 had rage on it. That throw gets you a guaranteed seed planner after if you time it right. So that had rage on it. And then the mid poke for the win. I mean, that throw did like
A lot.
plus damage. Yeah, that was brutal.
I see. That's the first time I've heard of that, Joey. Thank you for telling me because I didn't know that throws got that now.
Yeah, it didn't work like that in Tag 2. As long as I'm not mistaken. I mean, that game was a long time ago, but I'm like 99% sure that this was the first time Rage mode buffed throws.
Because you're right, it was a lot of damage. It's interesting because my chat was telling me about that bag breaker and to seed plant, and I said, chat, I'm trying to get the follow up, but it seems kind of hard to do. So kudos to Joe for
It's
getting
awkward
that.
timing. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like Jack players can do it, but like it's awkward.
It's very awkward because you're like, wait, they were still able to get up. I couldn't get it. I'm trying to mash.
It's one of those one of those instances where the game does not accept buffering. You can't buffer the input at all. Like you just have to do it as soon as Jack recovers. So that's why it feels so weird.
You have to know the timing. Okay.
And don't be too late because we all know what happens if Seed Planner gets blocked.
You get what?
Yeah.
All right. So game 2. Joe is up 1. That girl's going to have to do a bit of work. He did great, but Joe was being into the punch in certain scrambles. Mid for the win. Great throws to end it.
Round 1.
But I think, Elnar girl could definitely do it. Stuck with Raven, though. Stuck with Raven.
With the main, vampire knee right out the gate. Not the right combo though. I just couldn't make it work.
I like that mix up.
Still looking just fine though. Big life lead.
He almost got that launcher.
Oh, I like that. Joe Crush swinging for the fences, trying to forward 2,
KO.
make that comeback, but
Sneaky low.
Round 2.
very, very sneaky low. Full crouch CF3. Whoa!
Out the gate.
Round start CF2.
He said swinging for the fences. We ain't afraid. Nice punish. Was it 1-1?
He needed 1-1, but he did 1-2. That was almost excellent. Next time.
Yes.
CF2. Okay, not ready to
That
complete
was-
it though. Top
Still some
super.
damage, though.
Okay.
Gripping him.
CF 1+4. Getting some good damage there.
Those back into the wall. Everybody's confused.
Staying patient, but a little too patient. Takes the unblockable from the sky.
KO.
He gets the running
Smash kick.
Round 3.
Good, big turn.
All right.
Too nice with the punish. Okay. Just saw the strong start from Joe last round, so it didn't work out for him. See if he can keep his back off the wall. Make this life lead count.
The jackhammer.
Just looking much more cautious about his wall positioning.
It was huge. And the forward 2 to interrupt the string.
I like that call out. He knew ELN wouldn't finish the string. One more hit, double low. Wow. Sneaky low.
Round 4.
It was very sneaky.
Fight.
Off the trade. Down low. Pokey.
Goes a little low with the
Half
head.
life.
He's like, I'm gonna mix it up. Yeah, his life is gone. And we almost went for the down forward 2.
Poking.
Oh, he's down there.
Yo, he was super down there into the wall standing. Caught ELN ducking. High up. Yes,
He's the
sir.
definition of how low can you go and how many times can you go low. Oh my god. And the-
Okay,
yeah.
Joe is like,
He's feeling
I can
himself,
just do what I
Joe.
want. I've been respecting you too much. Okay. Still close. Still very close.
Did he delay the haze?
Yeah. Okay.
That was a
Joe
good
was really good at the game. Do you know this?
Oh no, yeah, I've been told,
Did you see that duck?
I've been told he's a goat. The goat of the
Duck on
game.
back turn 1-4. Who even does that?
Nobody.
Okay, but ELN's still right in this.
Oh my.
You should be able to get
Is he
it.
dead?
Rage
He's
art.
dead.
Rage art. Yeah. Oh. ELN said he's not that good. I got this.
He's like, hold on.
1-1.
Because I thought Mr. Crush was trying to make that comeback. But ELN said, you know what? Hold my beer. Wow. Did the
right,
fake
tied up.
out
Tied up.
into the wall bounce. One of Raven's great moves in mix-ups.
I mean, that's really hard to fuzzy guard, as they say. You know, the low comes out, I believe, a little bit faster than the mid, but to like
Yes.
get down for the low and block the mid, super hard.
Right. So
So
that was one of those
that caught him.
situations. Yeah. Like you, kind of like what we saw before with Joe being able to be so clutch in the game before that, the first game, closing out with mids. But this time, ELN doing it with that super clutch spin into the hand to get the wall bounce for the win. A very clutch moment. Close it out. Now it's 1-1.
That was a ton of damage, and you know, he kept the combo very simple. Like went with a route that was just going to be really reliable. Like 1-2 resplat, do the Raven back turn, resplat again,
Yeah.
and you know, rage art. It was good composure. Tied up 1-1. I mean, he had to do that combo with his set life on the line.
Very much so, and it was Rage, right? Rage
Oh, yeah,
is shouts to Rage for creating the greatest moments in Tekken, because that's what got him the dub. The rage, the mix up, everything. And the rage art to kill it. And Raven's damage is beefy.
Her wall combo is one of the absolute best.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Joe Crush, he had that one in sight. He could see the finish line, kind of slipped away. So now he's got to regroup, win it in game 3, no problem. Let's see what he can do.
And we're back where we first started.
Back. Yeah, dead even now.
And back to Last Day on Earth. Whew. This is for all the marbles. All right.
Winner of this game is going to winners finals.
Round 1.
Very important game. Go. Joe, 2 jab and a jackhammer. Ouch.
All that. That was a lot. A lot of damage. And
Okay, caught by that again. No wall bounce this time at least, but okay, he's got a shot. Whoa.
It's the entire
Not all
back.
in the back,
I'm sorry.
Joe.
What?
Oh my god, you needed to break that.
He was dead. If he didn't, he would have been dead.
Yep. Throw him right
But
back.
can you break this one, friend? Can you break this one?
Round 2.
That is a notoriously hard throw to break, especially when Ravens do it out of crouch dash. The animation is really awkward.
Yeah, her throws are quite good.
It is just a simple one break.
Very interesting.
Okay, that one is a true 50-50. You just got to guess on the backspin throw.
Right.
Perfect.
And a
double low.
perfect. All right.
What?
Joe's been in this
happening?
situation before, though.
Dig deep, Joe. Fight back.
Again.
Another
The back turn.
mix. Teleport.
And the duck.
Oh no, Joe
And
can't
the
hit.
duck right now.
That was an excellent duck. He
He
needed
needed
that.
that. Oh,
Yeah.
geez.
Huge. You know he needed that.
He needed that.
Oh, resplat. Oh no, missed the dash.
And get
Crush. But it's awkward wall splat. He knew it. Oh, be careful, Joe. Your legs.
Okay, now Joe's gonna chill. That's still anybody's game.
Rage
And
drive.
then down
That was
one.
so bold. Rage drive would have blown that low right up.
You're right. It would have crushed. Oh my god. But Joe's still in it, showing signs of life. Tension in the air. The whip on it.
Those are both like their signature keep out options. Joe Crush the sidestep 2, ELN the QCF 4.
Yup, we've seen it multiple times during this crazy set.
Oh, punch that. Yeah, overextending. Did not need to go there. Joe's back in this. Okay. So tense.
He didn't want to risk it. He didn't want to risk it, so he's gonna wait. 25 seconds.
Both backing off. Nobody wants to make a mistake.
Look at this flip.
Overextend.
He's beating him with a flip.
Joe not ready.
Oh,
He knew Joe was looking for a throw in that situation.
You win.
Nice job.
and then grips him, tries to grip him up for the dub, but gets denied.
Yeah, ELN just had a good read. Like, I mean, that's kind of a classic play from a grappler in general. Like, they've got that much life left. Use the jab to set up a throw. I mean,
Right.
I do it all the time. Jack players do it all the time. It's just one of those things. And ELN was ready to make that read
Yeah.
for the set, under pressure as well.
Yeah, Elon did a great job adjusting that third game, like the evasiveness of Raven's moves. Joe wasn't fully capitalizing on some of those. Was it like the teleport, the haze?
Yeah.
So because of that, ELN was like really getting away with it, and he's like, okay, you're not really capitalizing on punishing me for it. Okay, I'm gonna start mixing you up, and he really mixed up Joe pretty hard, especially at the wall too, where I think that's where he got a lot of his damage as well, because he was ducking a lot.
Yeah, that teleport, that 3-slide-4 can be annoying to deal with. I mean, because they can either teleport or not. But if you are going to read the teleport, I believe Jack is supposed to just step right and then down forward 2, I believe should work. Joe wasn't quite able to represent that option. But he's still in it. ELN going to be in winners finals. Joe Crush going down the losers bracket. I'd still say it's potential favorite to win the tournament. One of the more dangerous players here. But yeah, that's going to set up our other match in the winners semis.
All
Divine
right.
and Moy Kusanagi. You can take a look at the bracket there. Who's going to be going up against ELN? We're going to find out soon.
This is going to be good. So I'm going to expect then that it's going to be Claudio versus... Whoa, maybe?
Maybe.
Maybe.
That Ganryu was hot. Maybe stick with the Ganryu.
The Ganryu was quite hot. It was quite sizzling, if you will. So maybe? maybe it will be. I just feel like Claudio is pretty decent against all the Flamingo transition stuff. I mean, that his down back one is super good, to me at least. And I think it's great in interrupting those options. So we'll see. We'll see. Maybe, but you know, Farong has a lot of great offense pressure. Probably the best version of him is Tekken 7, I think. They gave him a lot of great tools. They gave him back stuff as well. So even with the down jab being a threat from Claudio, you know, he still has so many other options to mix you up. So I'm really looking forward to seeing who Moy Kusanagi will go with. Because Ganny totally could be it, but who knows?
I'd like to see the Ganryu. At least one game, see if it works.
Okay. I'm down then too. Let's see some Ganryu putting some work, because I definitely enjoyed watching his stance pressure with him. The last match we saw, it was versus Armiku, correct? Yes. Okay, let's see. Oh,
yes,
my
indeed.
God.
Okay.
You got your wish. You called it, Joey. It's gonna be good. Have they ever fought before in one of these events?
I'm sure they have. I can't really recall those sets. I think maybe there's been a few, like Claudio versus Waring, but I'm not sure. I can't really remember.
Okay.
I'd have to check the old brackets.
No fight.
So let's see how this one goes. Ganryu letting the intro play out. Okay, there you go. Right forward two, gonna get a knockdown.
I love that down jab so much. It was so good to interrupt.
All set.
Okay, Divine getting his forward 2-2, got his starburst. He's 20's most dangerous. Gonna burn it quick though.
Oh, the whip. Down for 3-1.
Hey. Oh,
What's the knee?
Just that little stuff, like Divine did forward 3, got a super low splat, and then was ready to sneak in like a little extra damage back 3. Like stuff like that makes a big difference.
You're right. The fact that he still got the back 3, I thought the same thing. I was like, oh, he still knew he could get the back 3.
I mean, that can turn like your end of round situation from being like, I've got to hit him once, like from I have got to hit him twice. Like that can be a world of difference in this game, especially when the opponent has rage.
You're right. And the bait from down 2-2 into a hop kick, the classic.
Round 3.
I love that setup. One of the best
struggling. Down 2 rounds. Let's see my boy Jamber in the chat. He wants Ganryu to win. That's his boy.
But that's a good start. Got the clap with the whip punish.
Oh, drops the 100 hands, but okay. Going for the unblockable. Divine, very sharp. Just react to it.
Gets the Superman punch. Gets the hop kick again.
This is gonna do a chunk. Not dead, but basically dead.
Gets the down 3. Divine Exorcist looking so strong. That first game, the situations that we saw before that Moy was able to get away with, like the unblockable, going to the stance type stuff, and him just going, nope. Each time, just stuffing it out with a hop kick every single time. He's like, I'm not guessing on this. I'm good.
Yeah, just a big difference from like where Armiku was getting frozen up by some of the stance transitions. Divine Exorcist was very sharp, shut down the unblockable, hop kicks landing at key moments. So I think it's wiring time. Unfortunately, the Ganryu didn't quite get started. I don't think you commit to Ganryu after that.
I have to agree with you there because seemed like a rough start to a first game, but maybe comfortability wise, going to Huo could be perfect for this situation. Muscle memory, confidence, setups, pressure, everything, range. Gave him a good shot. Time to put him in the pocket for right now. Time to bring out the big guns.
Yep, gotta go to the main. Yeah, Divine Exorcist, like,
looking so strong.
he's just hit a new level. Sometimes you just see players like they just break through to the next plane. Definitely seeing that from him. So up 1-0, trying to get into winners finals.
Yeah, he's just looking so clean, super strong. Like you said, sometimes all it takes is players they reach that new level and you see it. After they do that, then you constantly see that in their gameplay. I mean, we saw Divine Exorcist. He was down like a couple of rounds, right? In one of his other matches, and he just comes back, super confident, comes back all the way.
Yeah, it's the mark of a good player, being put in a really bad position and just playing out of it.
Right, the confidence.
Not too much, with total confidence.
Always knowing that you can come back. Oh, he tried to go for it.
Legit FSR.
You heard it too, like the scream. Ooh.
Wow. Oh, he's getting stuffed out of it though. Divine's just keeping up with the fast attacks. Not gonna leave himself open to that.
Kind of like what I was talking about before with the down jab coming into play. Again.
It is multiple times now. Moy's gonna have to start trying to play around that. Nice punch parry.
Look at this patience. Can't block for too long. We got down 3-4.
Oh my god, the legs. 3 of them into the RFS 1-2.
It's the break.
Moy picking up where he left off, trying to cash out with the mid.
We're going for it again.
Okay, all right, you're not gonna duck the mid. Let me do a few more lows.
And that's the power crush.
Wow, this is looking very good for Moy, but
KO.
and managing to kill Divine before he could even get the rage drive off.
And that's kind of where you need to be in fighting Divine Exorcist, because the comeback is just, he's so good at coming back. So Moy just stopping him from doing any of it. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, just out of range, but
No duck.
pressure up. Oh, caught out of his backdash. Audio rage drive will do that. And Starburst, yeah.
Oh,
Good thing he was in the air. Good thing he was in the air. You would have been dead.
because he tried to jump back, I think, to bait him doing something on Wake Up. And unfortunately, the next move that Moy did was an airborne move. Unfortunate. But looking so strong. Moy looking so strong with the switch. So necessary in the second game.
I mean, that was huge. Like 3 straight, get on your main. Really just managed to put Divine Exorcist in the blender. Like, he was struggling to get started. Like, the beginning of the first round, Divine just like shutting down with the crouch jabs, with the fast attacks. But eventually, Moy found the openings to just like down 3-4, down 3-4.
Right.
Like, big, heavy mix-ups.
Constantly. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very fast-paced. Like, Divine's, putting it simply, like, got to protect his legs, got to find some way to shut down 3-4 a bit better, because that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, you gotta check the ankles, as they say, because the pressure is going to be, ongoing. Like, if you don't stop that down 3-4 or try and bait it coming in, like a hop kick or something, we didn't really even see him hop kick that much that time, and that would have been a moment where he kind of needed to do the hop kick, right? Or even low parry. So hopefully we see that adjustment in the third game, because like you said, like, there has to be some sort of block on those, because he took a lot of damage every time any damage was taken because of that into the mix-up. Yeah,
I mean, there was maybe like 1 or 2 attempts at a hop kick, and Moy had mixed up his timing, was blocking in those instances, and then just punished with 4-3. Like, it's hard to adjust to when somebody's like attacking your legs, but then when you try to make it stop, like, they're blocking your hop kicks. Maybe Divine's got to look like, maybe he's got to look to low parry.
Right.
An option to deal with the lows that does not involve committing to an unsafe attack.
That's a really good point. There was a situation where Divine Exorcist tried to step, and he did. It was like a walk, like a mini walk, and it was good. But then I didn't see him do it too much after, so maybe even a step, a low parry, or something like that to kind of deal with some of this pressure, to alleviate some of it. Overwhelming.
Right. Yeah, the Tekken textbook says it advises sidewalk left if Waring's coming at you with down 3-4.
Oh, shout outs to Joey in the textbook. Let's go.
Big hop kick from Divine, and has the wall pressure.
Right, looking real good. Oh, he almost hit the duck. Checking his angles too, and gets hit confirm on the guts.
Divine regains the lead in the set, up 1 round.
It's a
Oh,
magic
counter hit
forward.
forward. Back one lands on wake. Whoa. Almost faded that. Catches Divine ducking. And he reached the wall.
Almost.
Not quite. And he's going to pay for trying to get the wall combo after.
It's the
wall
back
wasn't there.
one.
No
And
break.
the throw.
Fine in a hurry. Up 2 rounds straight.
He's like, I got somewhere to be.
Hey.
Second part. It's a 10 hit?
That 10 hit is
Oh!
bad, dude. Look how much damage that did.
That was not a lot.
Nothing.
That was kind of cool. I know. I was like, oh, is he going to get a launcher?
Just wanted to show it off.
I'm a fan. Moy trying to get something
Pressure from Moy.
started.
Got him cornered. This is gonna do a lot of damage. Rage art? No. Save it for Rage Drive. There you go.
And gets
Another
the
one.
launcher.
Kids
Turns it,
don't lose. He said, I don't lose.
he turns it all the way back around. Third game. My apologies. Third game. And it just was so convincing.
Yeah, like managed top kick in the first game. We said like needed to deal with the lows. I don't know if he went over low with it, but got the hop kick, got some momentum started, and great turnaround. Like the adjustments from Divine Exorcist have been so good. Like he managed to just get his starburst and really enforce his offense that time instead of guessing so much on those firing mix-ups, the down 3-4s.
Right. I mean, nothing can get started if you're beating them to the punch, right? You got to make it really hard for them. And I think where Divine Exorcist is super strong is his offense and his timing, his placement, like the down 2-2 and the hop kick. They were successful in that last game. That down 2-2 hit twice, and I think it went over like one of the strings.
Yeah. One of them was definitely counter hit, which like you can't do anything about it. You're just gonna eat all that damage. And then the second one, maybe he just snuck through, but really good stuff. Divine Exorcist. Gonna make his way to winners finals against ELN. I believe it was definitely the grand finals last time in January. I think it was probably the winners finals as well. But so with our losers bracket, Tondox has eliminated Armiku. So off stream we will have Moy versus Geese Joestar, Joe Crush versus Tondox, and we'll be coming with winners finals shortly. Looks like we've got a development right now. Joe Crush eliminating Tondox 2-0. So Joe Crush advancing along, still very much in this. But the next match we will see on stream will be ELN versus Divine Exorcist.
Can't wait.
But before we get there, we just want to remind you all, this tournament that you're watching, you can get involved in tournaments like this. You can head over to compete.playstation.com. You can see down at the bottom that scrolling banner, all these tournaments that have happened or are coming up. You can get involved with fighting games like Tekken, Mortal Kombat, any fighting game you can think of, but there's tons of other games as well. So be sure to check it out. It's compete.playstation.com. Guddle, that's going to be it for right now. We're going to take a quick break before we come back with winners finals. I'm excited. I'm excited to see how this plays out. Divine Exorcist on a tear. Let's see if he can beat ELN again or if he's got something to say about it. But we will see you all shortly in a few minutes. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back, everyone, to the Tekken 7 PlayStation Fight Nights Invitational North America Edition. My name is Joey Fury. I'm joined here by my friend Cuddlecore, casting these super good matches today. And Cuddle's got some information for you guys about how you can get more involved with the PlayStation community in these types of tournaments.
So to get involved, there is a community Discord. So we have the PlayStation Tournaments community Discord to find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and you can meet others to improve your gameplay. So the PlayStation Tournaments community Discord regularly hosts play sessions, interviews with figures in the community, and a lot of other special content. So if you all want to get involved with that seems interesting to you, definitely want to join it.
Yeah, get your phone out, scan that QR code, do what you gotta do. I'm joined up on that Discord. I've been entering the tournaments and involved myself, so definitely recommend it. But let's get back to the action. Let's see, get back to our competitors. We got, what was it again? Remind me. Divine Exorcist and ELN in Winners Finals about the showdown. Yes.
You got it. So we'll probably expect to see Master Raven, maybe versus Claudio.
Yes, they have fought several times in these events. Been actually very close many times, but ELN was winning a lot until last time. We've been talking about like Divine sort of having a breakthrough, and I felt like last month was a big start to that because he finally took out ELN in 2 sets to win the whole tournament in one of these. He was getting gate kept for a while, like getting
Tournament
second
demon,
place.
huh?
Yeah, so Divine got him last time. ELN probably wants revenge, but this is a common meeting between these two players. So it's usually Claudio versus Raven. I'm not sure how often ELN has brought the Kunimitsu into the mix, but I think we can just expect the standard main characters here.
Yeah, and I mean, I feel like this matchup is super even in terms of just like what Raven can do, what Claudio can do. Hop kick, I always like to talk about the hop kick because hop kick is such a big part of his game. Also, Divine Exorcist game plan as well, but the hop kick is so good in dealing with her coming in, even like her haze, kind of just stopping a lot of those mix-ups. But Raven and her evasiveness and being able to kind of bait that kind of stuff, it's going to be huge. So it's going to be like, I feel cat and mouse. I feel like cat and mouse.
Yeah, Raven can be a very slippery character, especially the way ELN plays, like that QCF4, probably his signature move, in my opinion, just the way he uses that.
Yeah.
But Divine, I feel, has just become such a dynamic player, like the way he can play keep out with the hop kick, but like his aggression with Claudio is very well developed at this point now. So if he can find his way in, he can definitely get a lot of pressure to stick.
Oh, and like we discussed, it would be Claudio versus Master Raven at Violet Systems.
So we are into first to 3 territory now. No more first to 2s for these guys. So a bit of a longer set.
Some of my favorite kinds of sets is the 3 out of 5 because we get to see adjustment after adjustment after adjustment.
Non c'è spazio per I dilettanti.
So here we go, game 1.
Round.
Oh man.
Fight.
Spacing out.
Nice block. Nice block again.
Nice block. I gotta go mid. Whoa, that was a sweet teleport. Good recognition that he was in back turn.
Yeah, that was great. I felt like he could have hop kicked again. Maybe that's me just being greedy.
Okay, Divine's got a small life lead. ELN gonna make it up real quick.
I like that little snake dash he did into that low.
Tricky timing.
And the hop kick.
Not the best wall carry though, but I think, oh no.
You think after this, it's the grounded hit?
Oh my god, 2 jab, 2 jab, 2, 3. ELN clutching that out. I think Divine Exorcist, he went for the simple combo, tail spun early, but it forced him into an awkward wall carry distance. So he tried to optimize, and the harder combo cost him.
Yeah. And the wall positioning turned in ELN's favor.
Exactly. But yeah, shake it off. Long set, like we said. ELN. Gonna keep it moving though. Big wall combo coming.
It's gonna hurt.
Keeping his wall pressure up.
Okay, Divine Exorcist.
Hoax from Divine Exorcist. Oh my god.
Down forward, while rising forward. Ha!
Yo. Duh.
Ooh. He said, down forward, while rising forward. Down forward, while rising forward. Don't challenge me. Don't challenge me. The low parry.
Can he get this wall? No, he's just gonna take the starburst. He knew it was way too far.
Oh, okay. He tried to do the back one to kind of cover that haze, but it still didn't work because Raven's magical.
Whoa, did you see that course correction automatically? Second hit of the forward 1+2.
His awareness. It's the combo. I like that he's preparing for the step even before.
Yeah, just sidewalk in case he finishes it.
Hop kick. Oh, he waited
Oh
for
no, he's seen that one before. He knew better than to pursue that with.
I like that he's not gonna do the string because he knows that he's been watching it and gets the knee. Wow. Yeah.
ELN, yeah, he's enforcing that down forward 4-4 mind game. It is launch punishable if Divine is willing to just commit. He could hop kick it. But he's just gonna play it safe. Keep sidewalking in case he finishes.
I like that back three into the shoulder. It's the jab into the knockdown. Still gets the punish.
Smart stuff from Divine. Yeah, didn't even bother to try to punish the low. He knew there's an extension. Oy.
Get the gut punch.
Bam. Observa.
Oh, that could have been scary.
Half-life lead for Divine and the wall positioning and the starburst. Oy, that Raven. She automatically parries out of her crouch dash. So if they just try to go on the offensive, if you do a low, you get low parry. Whoa.
That's nasty. To the wall. What's the combo? Gets the gut, but no attack.
The range on that is crazy.
KO.
Tricky low timings from ELN. The slow jumping low into the dash fast low.
I like that ELN still advanced forward on Divine Exorcist, even though he had put him in rage. He just delayed the timing of the lows, which I like that because, you know, it's like no fear, right? No fear, just go.
Yeah, and that was after Divine had shown like several hop kicks, like
Right.
get away from me, get away from me. So it was a really good read on Divine's like mental state. Like my hop kicks aren't working, I'm gonna slow down, and ELN like got the read on that, just went heavy on the lows at the end.
Yeah, that was a great awareness by ELN. I really like how he still advanced forward. Divine Exorcist definitely started to pump the brakes at the end. Was super unsure because there was a interaction they had before where it was like ELN did jab, then the jab into the low, and Divine Exorcist froze up right there too. So ELN has been definitely been the winner of those exchanges, those scrambles. So, but you know, Divine Exorcist has been in this place before, right? So.
For sure, yeah, we've seen him have some struggles today, but he's always pulled himself out of it.
Yes.
So let's see how he adjusts. So it was a very close first game.
Yeah. But still, ELN is the tournament demon for Divine Exorcist. Then he had that breakthrough, got the dub versus him, right? A very crucial set. So now, let's see. See if we can get another game on the board.
Okay, to the Cave of Enlightenment. The Fakumram stage, a character that we basically never see anymore.
Like, at all.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to him, you know.
He had a good run, Cuddle. He really did. he had too good a run. Better than he deserved.
It was so good. Bringing terror on the entire community.
He had a good run. Okay, here we go. Game 2. See a 4-4. Oh, smacked up. Nice. Little crash of interrupt. Wow, counter hit confirm, but not the right combo. All right, he'll do whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, like you said, you want it once, like it'll work.
He does that string, that Tekken 5 string, the yank the carpet out from under him string.
I have not seen that in so long.
Who does that?
I said, you know, there's some players who use the entire move list. These are the kinds of players I'm talking about. They said, you know what? I got you.
All right, Divine, trying to get something started, square up this wall. Does he have Starburst? I can't tell. No, he doesn't. Not yet. Down low, too slow. Okay, huge damage. Nice block from Divine, but didn't get his punish. Not the one he wanted. Kick too far?
You got 2 seconds. Oh, here for somebody to be rage.
Very tense round. Oh, running two into throw.
Round 3.
I like that.
Fight.
I like that.
Okay, tied up on rounds. Tries to catch him ducking. I think Divine looked like he did the proper fuzzy guard right there. Over the low and the mid.
Remember when you talked about the fact that, you know, fuzzy guarding between those options is hard? Why not?
Counter hit. Down 2-2.
Alright, so anybody's game is gonna be real close, but let's see. With this full hand, got 17 seconds though. Gives close away, but ELF is not. And now he's in it.
Super chest run. Not his 10 hit again.
Oh, what is that? What is that?
5 seconds. Swatted out of the rage drive.
Round 4.
He's just killing time. He's killing time with the 10 hit.
Oh, Joey, I got the combo 10 for one. It's not.
He's trying to start up his 10 hit. Did you see that?
That was also a 10 hit. Oh my god. I love this.
Nice wall carry from Yellow, but couldn't get the Ender squared up. Like Divine Exorcist threatening to tie this up. He's so close. Yellow's got rage. Get that out of here, man. 1-1.
Che la luce di Sirio disperda le tenebre.
You know what? I've stepped enough. I'm just gonna low parry this time.
Good presence of mind from Divine Exorcist. And, like, very consistently just bouncing back any difficulties he has. Answers back with a game, with an adaptation.
Comfortable, made those adjustments. It definitely felt like, you know, guessing a lot less and kind of just going more for reads that, you know, you're just kind of standing, you're just walking and just, you know, talking Raven stuff. And the person fast, it's going to add up. You're going to start hitting, right? I think at this point, you need to actually make those decisions from the first game.
So, some more time. Elon does have the option to switch to Kunimitsu. I don't think it's really necessary. I mean, I think the games have been going pretty good for him, but... They're queuing up. We got game 3 coming. I think Elon sticks to Master Raven here. They're all still close rounds. But yeah, very evenly matched between these two every time.
For the next battle.
Here we go. All right, back to the Cave of Enlightenment. Double random selected.
Oh, we got it again.
Yes, indeed.
And so the players cannot stage. So if they
I
lose,
hope you're a
Round 1.
what?
Fight.
All right, here we go. Game 3. All right, scrapping up close. Very fast paced right now.
Rapid.
Definitely scrapping. Okay, Yellen looking for that keep out QCF 4. Tricky back turn stuff. Okay, but break on the back turn throw. Great presence of mind from Divine, but he's gonna get clipped. A little trouble with the wall combo. Can't break them both though. Undertaker. Yellen squaring up the wall with the QCF 1. Wow, that was tricky. Back 4-4 into back turn 1-4.
Fight.
I think he kind of tried to hit that before. I don't want that last game.
Wow, it's just double snake dash.
I did it with the setup.
Hunting hard for that while standing 2, yes.
It's a Superman time.
Sometimes all it takes is that one running 2 and the momentum just turns for Divine Exorcist.
Or if it hits, that's all he needs.
Careful that rage. Be careful that rage. How is this round still happening? Okay, ELN clutch, down back 2.
Fight.
Wow, yo, ELN getting in his head. I can't believe how many snake dash cancels he just snuck in right there. Ball bounce. Okay, interesting. Crouch jab float. Divine has rage and starburst. Can get 3 big shots. Up forward for the break. Huge turnaround, 3 straight. ELN really introducing a new dynamic with his crouch dash mix-ups. Something we haven't seen him running super hard today, but he's finally opening up with that. Just got Divine Exorcist to guess wrong consistently. Okay, ELN gonna take the lead. 2-1 on games. But this is, meant to be the whole idea. Best of 5, adaptation and counter adaptation. And Divine's been very good about that today. Let's see if he can do something about this new dynamic, the crouch dash mix-ups.
ELN is looking super strong right now.
I can hear him queuing up for game 4. So Cave of Enlightenment has been good for ELN so far. Actually, wait, no. No, he lost the first one on Cave of Enlightenment. Yeah. To the pit. Okay, so Devil's Pit's always an interesting stage because you're guaranteed to get at least 1 round of infinite. To the pit.
So ELN up 2. Divine Exorcist still has 1.
Round.
Correct?
Sounding beautiful on the mic right now, Cuddle. Loud and clear.
Okay. Yeah.
I can hear
My
your
apologies.
voice. I can hear your voice once more. All
My
right,
apologies.
back, reunited at last. Okay. ELN doing so much damage. Back turn 1-4 counter hit confirms.
Round 2.
He's cruising 2 rounds away from punching his ticket to grand finals.
ELN is looking so good. Nice block by Divine Exorcist.
Good block. Can he reach that wall? Not quite.
Kind of looked like it. Oh, I thought I was about to do the string.
Okay, but great pokes from ELN and the sneaky crouch dash mixed up.
And finally hits him with it.
Oh, too far. He could have got launched, actually.
Oh.
Count his blessings. He's still in this round.
The Tekken gods are smiling upon him. Oh my god.
Oh.
Nice block, but still no punish on that.
Yeah, it's minus 12.
When he gets
But
the wall
it's-
rising 1-1.
Kind
But
of
the
an awkward
range-
low to block. ELN set point.
Fight.
Okay, big whiff. ELN was in backdash mode. Not ready.
I love how Divine Exorcist uses that little, those 2 low jabs.
Okay, back 1 connects. Back 1 again. Back 1 again. Why not? Why not just keep doing it?
ELN
is-
slowly making his way in and gets the flow.
Oh, in the back.
Wow, and gets all of that for free.
ELN so close. He can see grand finals. He gets flip by the second hit. I don't think it's enough. Definitely not enough with that combo.
And gets
Undertaker dead.
Let's take it. Wow. Something happened. Not sure what happened with that before. The combo dropped.
Yeah, that was. I don't think it would have been enough to kill, but definitely would have been a better position than where he was with that whiffing. And maybe it's Raven's legs, maybe it was a timing thing, but that's going to cost him ELM 3-1. And Divine Exorcist finally, somebody giving him enough trouble to send him down to the loser's bracket. But definitely not out of this. We've got Divine sitting in losers finals now, ELN and Grands, and we've got losers semis, so that will be the first of two of the tournament. Moy Kusanagi versus Father King.
And that's going to be okay. So Joe fighting his way to get to the grand finals, but he has to get through Moy Kusanagi and Divine Exorcist.
Yeah, so Moy has been showing us that Ganryu in game one. I personally, this is just me, I think Ganryu is pretty good at fighting Jack.
Yeah?
Maybe you could argue that it's just an even matchup, but I've always liked Ganryu's options. His forward 1+2 super long range whiff punisher, I think is nice against just the range that Jack wants to play at. If he wants to throw out keep out down forward 2, it block punishes it, it whiff punishes it. It can even maybe catch like whiffs with Jack sidestep 2. I just really like that tool in the matchup. But I don't know if that would be Moy's style to like look to enforce a tool like that. I think he's kind of like, I just want to get on the offensive sort of style.
That close range kind of rush you down sort of play style. Right.
Yeah, maybe Huaring, just go with the main, don't even mess with it. But we'll see.
I think you're onto something. I think the Huo pick could be just, I think Huo was really good against Jack. Like, it's just suffocation the entire, true. So why even deal with the what is it? Like the mind games around Ganryu versus Jack when you could just really go with Huo and just make the Jack players suffer with just endless offense until, you feel like you have to switch, obviously. But I think that's a really good matchup for him. So.
Yeah, it's going to come down to, like, can Joe prevent that pressure from starting up? I mean, really, the dynamic of the match is, like, if Huaring gets started, it's going to be tough with Jack because you can't really move around stuff with sidestep. The defensive options are limited. Like, Jack's power crush is not that good. But if Jack can control the space and really keep Huaring out, it can be quite annoying trying to get in. But he's going to go Ganryu. Okay, I totally get this. Like, yeah? I like fighting Jack with Ganryu. So if Moy's up to the challenge, I think it's a good pick.
I'm looking forward to seeing this play out because after what you just said, based on, how you think Ganryu can shut down certain things versus Jack, this could be really, good for Moy coming into this fight.
We'll see. Moy, if you're listening, keep that forward 1+2 ready. I'm telling you. It's the strat.
Round 1.
Let's see.
All right, here we go.
Oh, he almost started with the,
Oh, Joe loves starting with the F2. He don't care.
I'm a big fan.
Right there. You see that with the F2? Forward 1+2,
yes.
It catches that. It's crazy good.
The down forward 2.
Nice from Moy, but the combo drop. He missed his dash.
It's the block by Joe.
Rage mode, Ganryu. Oh, he tried to catch the jab with it.
And it's a baseball slide.
Safe at home.
Joe always making that power crush look so nice.
Minus 13, not ready. Minus 14, that's still a good punish.
Oh, he tried to do a while rising 4. Down forward 2.
The F2, but it is awkward against Jack. He's a big body, so sometimes that second punch of the string, it hits when you don't want it to hit. You want the third one to hit. Joe Crush cruising. Wait, there could be a rage comeback brewing. Down low.
But Joe said, none of that. It's the down back 1.
Looking very comfortable.
What?
Sit under the low.
New tech? Nice block and the whiff. That's
it
a
was
situation.
out of range.
Okay.
Nice punish attempt. Get gripped by a tombstone.
Oh, one. Does he get that palm for that? That advancing palm?
I think that was even too far.
Wow. Joe definitely knows his ranges. Get the punish.
All right, that was very comfortable for Joe Crush. Just navigating around all of the ranges, no issues.
Yeah, Joe had an answer for any range where something might have whiffed. He was like, okay, that didn't work. All right, I got something else. Definitely, he didn't stay on it too long. On to the next, situation where he had to guess against Moy or he had to have something or, block or anything. He didn't stay on it too long because there were a lot of weird range situations with that. And Moy dropped a few combos, actually, that cost him in the beginning.
Yeah, it's just always hard, playing secondaries in tournament, getting them up to that main level, because there were a few little things that slipped. Like if you were totally specialized with Ganryu, it could have been different.
Right.
Like with combos, mistakes happen, especially if you're playing online, you're not going to be totally clean. He did have some unfortunate drops, but there were some awkward things that happened, like that while standing 2 that didn't reach. That's hard to expect. But I think maybe a Ganryu specialist would be more ready with the full crouch DF2. There was even a -14 that he blocked. I think it's Jack while standing 2-1. Ganryu can launch that, but Moy was just taking the while standing 1-2. So those details, I think they really add up.
Right.
In those matchups.
Familiarity with a character, right, and the muscle memory that exists compared to when you're using a secondary versus a main.
Right. So yeah, I mean you take the gamble, you see if you can throw them off with your secondary pick. But all right, we're back on Hwaring.
The tried and true, right?
Can't drop another game. Gotta be on it right here.
Okay, let's do it. The block already.
Block the first low.
Down 3-4 simulator. Make a guess.
Looking way better for Moy. Maybe the Ganryu picks have been putting him at a handicap that he doesn't need to be at.
Yeah. But maybe it's giving him data. And that advancement I'm not sure what the input for that move that Fo does is, but it's really good in getting people stepping. Even if they step. Okay.
Moy just gonna down 3-4 for the punish.
He's like, look. I love this pressure.
Yeah, sticking to Jack. Not letting him get away. Careful. And Joe just navigated. Oh, who says Jack can't step?
I totally didn't. I was wrong.
We lied.
We lied.
It's the damage. And the toe kick traded with the while standing 4. Huge damage for Joe Crush.
Good step by Joe. Given the second round. Nice duck by Joe. Wow.
Jab. So ready.
And look at this combo.
Cool wall carry with the DF3 too.
And the whip into the whip punish. Forward 1+2.
Mid.
Joe not messing around, Joey. Joe not messing around.
His Jack is so sick. It's so fun to watch.
Look at the block.
Okay, attacking the legs.
He gets the power crush finish. Okay, Moy looking to close out this round, but Joe ducking and blocking.
Tried to catch him mashing with that while standing 1. Moy keeping his defense up.
Oh, and the block by Joe again. He said, see, and he blocked. He said, enough of that down 3-4.
He come back. He's got that super fast debug. He's got access. It could be dead. Hold on, it could be dead. Keep planner.
You're right. You said that that weird timing that Jack players know only. And Joe
He's got it down, man. He did that no problem. It looks so easy, when they do it right there.
Yes.
C planner, boom, boom, he's dead. But it's
actually
it's
doing
up in
it.
the air. You don't know for sure if he's gonna hit it. But yeah, he had it down. Nice job. 2-0.
Very well done. there are a few moments where it looked like Joe might have been a little hesitant. You know, he was eating a couple of the down 3-4s, but then he turned it right around, started adapting, Joe has this great timing on staying ducking. There's only a certain amount of players who like to stay ducking because they know that there'll be more highs or, highs in the string. So then he would go for the launch, which helped him get momentum and helped him take the round. Like that was huge. He had confidence in those reads.
Yeah, just saw those key low blocks on the down 3-4s start to happen, or just like ducking jabs, like making these really accurate call outs. Yeah, Joe's super good. That was clean. I'm trying not to be too biased, but he's my boy. I like seeing him do well. I like that he's going deep in the bracket today. So
it's one of those things where even when he whiff punished Moy at the wall with that forward 1+2, I said, "Yo, you're feeling yourself."
He's told me about that specifically.
Love it.
Like when we've had discussions about Jack, he's like, I mean, it's so important to me that like I'm ready for any whiff with forward 1+2 when I'm playing this character. Like it's just some things like people focus on them and they really make it happen in a real match.
Yeah.
But yes, that sets up Losers Finals. Joe Crush is in there, going to be going up against Divine Exorcist. We have not seen this matchup tonight yet.
Okay, I just want to say something. Claudio versus Jack. Oh my goodness. I've seen it time and time again, like in general, but I always feel like Claudio always has a hop kick hovering outside of the range of down back one. But, Joe isn't your everyday run-of-the-mill Jack, right? He is aware of those situations. So I think it's going to be a battle of character specialists because they're both so great at range awareness. So
it's a very classic style matchup for Jack. Like, they both control space pretty well. Like Claudio's got good range, but Jack has a little bit of a range advantage. And Claudio's got a great hop kick. So it's one of these matchups the Jack player needs to like hit him with a lot of lows, but make sure the timing is mixed up, make sure there's enough jabs in there so that it's hard to find the hop kick timing. Classic Jack matchup. I think it's just really fun to watch.
I completely agree with you. Not getting too happy with the down back ones, so then you get hop kicked. I completely agree with you. Got to be aware of that.
Joe,
I like that Joe is checking him with down forward 4. Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
Yes.
DF4 like crazy. Yeah, we're thinking the same thing.
Oh, there we go. And then he did the 2 instead to float him.
This huge jab floated very low though. It's hard to convert.
The Divine Exorcist, the Superman into the
into the throw.
I love it.
100% hit rate tonight.
Like we talked about. And the rising 1 punish.
That was really nice.
Right outside of range.
Combo. Look at the damage. Joe just
get off of me.
Joe making Jack look so strong. Like when he gets that much damage out of a combo.
And Joe's thinking about that wall right there. He is, but Divine Exorcist, all he needs is 1 rage drive. 1.
Only 1 rage. Okay, but now he's got Starburst. Now he's got Starburst.
He did the guts worth the wall. This is where Divine Exorcist shines.
He's got Starburst again. This character is so good.
This is looking scary.
Joe.
Oh my God, Superman punch!
Superman! That was a fast one. Okay, do you have 2 round start? Joe Crush Classic.
The JCC.
He's trying not to let it phase him that last round.
Nice little parry by Joe.
This is gonna go far. Nice.
Look at that wall! But now Joe's at the wall, Joey. But now Joe's at the wall.
Oh, that was tricky of Divine. Back 4-2, but not do the rage drive cancel.
I thought he was. Oh my God, what a stat. Here we go. Joe still looking so defensive at this wall. He's not afraid, and the 2 jabs to fight off the wall. I love it.
I love the aggression right there. Yeah, he didn't turtle up, even though his back was to the wall and Divine had rage.
As Jack, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, I really got to work on how I wiggle off the wall. Joe did it so well. The Divine Exorcist is ducking so much, really dealing with those jabs.
I freaking love that Joe's he hits forward 2 and then he does forward 2. You're like, are you gonna duck? Can I get a launcher?
The guts. I love how risk, he's willing to take that risk. Gotta mix it up, right? 1-2, 1-2.
Hard right now.
And he said, low parry. into down forward 3-2. Divine Exorcist has been on point with these low parries. So is Joe, but Divine Exorcist using that low parry to clutch out the first game.
It all turned around with that like surprise Superman punch, like from way out, but super fast. It just clipped Joe at an unexpected moment. And
Yeah.
that turned things around. Divine getting a ton of mileage out of his wall pressure right there, and that's pretty much his X factor. You know, Claudio's known for having one of the best wall games, and he's really putting that on display right here.
Yeah, you're right. I always feel like when Divine Exorcist hits the Superman punch, or even if he doesn't hit it, it's the fact that A, he's able to get close to you, or B, now he has access to a comeback tool like Starburst, or like I call it Starbucks. He has access to it every single time then at that point. So it allows him to play his game. I think he, a part of Claudio's game is Starburst, right? But it's how you use it. He's always got that access to that comeback factor, and Divine Exorcist uses it so well. The way he was hitting that forward 1+2, the guts each time, I was like, wow. He's always able to make that comeback. You can never count him out of it. Not with a Claudio specialist, never.
I mean, it's so hard to like not get hit by any of them. You know, these instances where like they have Starburst and then they get Rage, so they like do a Starburst move and then they do the Rage drive. Now they got Starburst again, and you're trying not to get hit by this last one. Like you have to survive basically 3 Rage drives in most cases, and it's super difficult not to get tagged by any of them.
Yeah, I completely agree with you because, you know, you get comboed. Okay, you got comboed because of Starburst. You have to guess on Wake Up with Oki because of Starburst. And then if they get it again, you have to guess again versus Starburst. It's tons of situations where you have to guess against Claudio, especially if somebody knows what they're doing and they're mixing it up. It's a nightmare. So Divine Exorcist really just showing why he's one of the best Claudios around. But, you know, Joe. Never can count Joe out. He's always able to make that comeback, that adjustment, which I'm so sure we'll see in game 2.
Jack 7. But yeah, like we're saying, Claudio's cheap. That's too many. That's too many resources. Calm this man down.
Every time. Duh. Okay, cool. All right. Okay, I get hit by back 2. Okay, I get hit by 4, 1+2, 1+2. Like, you think you backdash, right? Then you still get hit by it. Oh my.
Round 1.
Here we go. Home field advantage. Divine Exorcist.
Really like the stage for the balcony break and the wall-to-wall and the corner.
Okay. Trading some pokes up close.
Nice
Joe
break.
trying to put the grips on him.
Try to give him a hug.
Joe ripping some punishable mid launchers, but considering it worth it so far, hasn't really paid too much of a price.
Oh, nice dunk!
Ducks the throw.
Like, you know, it's kind of like how it's instinct, kind of like you feel like it's coming. Yeah.
Oh, no clips, but he's still alive.
Nice mid.
The pressure from Divine, so many mix-ups. Just every time he gets the wall, it's like you gotta guess over and over and over.
One of the scariest situations to be in.
Okay, nice with the mid.
Nice back 3.
Okay, bonks it with the jackhammer. Not sure what Joe was looking for there. He didn't go for his follow-up.
Look at this combo.
Nice break.
Good bar. And the one
punish. Here we go, Cuddle.
This is the Divine Exorcist. This is the
Nice dog. Got me forward.
That was a little.
Fight.
That's the other thing. Like, even if you survive those rounds, it's like you got your stress level was amplified for a little bit. Like, you got to calm down again.
You're right, because now you have to deal with Starburst again.
You got to get back in the match. Fine, big life lead. And Starburst again.
And the stab on the forward 2 for Divine Exorcist. He's trying to end this round with a real strong.
Round 4.
I'm telling you, man, he's leveled up so much. Like, he's moving around Jack so cleanly.
Yeah, super fluid. Look at the challenge.
Challenge on the down back 1. Joe Crush clips.
Like, look at this pressure, Joey. Okay.
No punish. Joe Crush wanted the 1-1. Whoa. Scary.
That was, I felt my heart sink. Okay. Oh, and he tucked it again. Like he knew. but Joe's still trying to have the iron wall of defense. Not back down, not backing down. That could have been a wall
That could have been
splat.
dead. That could have been dead. The Joe Crush Classic. Another one.
Joe said, all right, thank you, Herodicare. We've got a Rage Art. All right, that was a great interrupt. He needed that. He needed that.
He's always been very like high percentage with his Rage Art success.
You're right, Andom.
Okay, I'm stealing that one. Gotta steal that one. Look at the combo. Perfect wall carry. Goes for Oki.
Look at how much health that took away, but you can never count Patio or Divine Exorcist out. But let's see. Is he gonna check the angles?
Joe, you gotta survive. No. You gotta survive the Starburst. Divine Exorcist.
Gets the big body combo.
Even. Is he gonna steal it?
So anybody's having a low parry from Joe Crush. Woo!
Low parry. That, like, his heart's gotta be going because that almost flipped again.
Yeah, that could have been a mid. That could have been anything. But Joe, with the iron wall of defense, after an amazing last round, by the way, he took up so much of Divine Exorcist's health in 10 seconds. Then for Divine Exorcist to try and make the comeback so close. And then Joe said, you know what? Denied. Low parry.
Man, super close one. Like, I have to Divine Exorcist's credit, like, he really made Joe sweat right there, and he's like finding the opportunities with his resources, moving around Jack really well. But that final play at the end, you'd love to see those types of plays where like it's super down to the wire, it's a scramble, and Joe Crush had the presence of mind to like win with a defensive play. He wasn't like, oh my god, I'm about to die, button for the win, right? He low parried for the win. He read that Divine would be the one to be the aggressor. So that was really good clutch to stay in this 1-1. You don't want to go down 2-0.
No.
Well done.
No. And there's a lot of trust, I think, you have to have in yourself, Joey, and to make a read like that at the end.
Defense, yeah.
Yeah. And Joe is never one to doubt himself, right? And at such a high level that they're playing at right now, you can't doubt yourself. So I really like what I'm seeing here by both players. It's back and forth. That's some of the best kinds of Tekken.
Great presence from Joe Crush. Here we go, game 3.
Man.
Where are we going?
Oh,
Paradise.
I love this music. This is... Sometimes we don't even go downstairs.
This is the 20Z boy stage. Shadow and Junior love this.
They love this stage. Every time we play or anytime we practice, Shadow or Junior always switches to Island Paradise. Always. I always know this is going to be the place.
That's their stage. Twilight Conflict is your stage. Everybody's got to have their stage.
Yes! It's so good. So, yeah, this is definitely Island Paradise. One of the newer additions of the stages to the game.
Oh, yeah.
Round 1.
But it's a Tekken 4 / Tekken 5 throwback.
Like a remix.
Yeah. Poolside and beach combined. Look at that wall carry.
And the low parry again.
And he's got Starburst because he did that specialist combo.
But you're guessing again.
Jeez. Okay, wait. This would be quite a comeback.
And the punish on the down forward two with the back two.
Sends a message, right? Like, I knew specifically you were going to do down forward 2.
It's a call.
He didn't even like 1-2 it. He was just like 14 framer on the dot.
He's like, And it's safe. Look at this pressure again. Joe having to guess. Oh my gosh.
Get off that wall, Joe.
You have to fight, Joe.
Away from the wall.
Okay, he's wiggled up the wall now. Joe looking like he's in a better position and gets the wall splat. Look at this. Did you see how he changed direction like that with that positioning? And then he got the wall?
That was good stuff. Joe Crush got that full crouch, forward 1-2 counter hit string. Very like rare interaction. That was sweet.
Yeah. And the low parry again by Divine Exorcist, taking him to the wall.
This low defense is so good.
Yeah, like every time he almost steps him and guts him. Joe's got the wall position again. He's so good at that.
Just blocked. Hunting for that counter hit string again. Punish.
But Divine Exorcist didn't bite on it.
Evened out the life. Punish again. Oh, he knew, but he was too late.
Joey, this back and forth. I can't. My heart.
Oh my god, this guy is crazy.
And the Joe Crush. classic, the JCC.
The JCC. Yeah, another one. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. And that's the thing, like he's not like you were mentioning, he doesn't second guess himself. Like just like a rage at work, he isn't like, oh maybe I shouldn't do it again. Like he's gonna do it again.
Exactly.
Not too far on that side for 2.
But that's the type of gameplay you need when you're playing at high level and you're playing a character like Jack.
I believe in your reads. We don't have much else. Oh, that's gonna break. That's
It's the hit confirm too. Oh wait, gonna make him guess.
oh, okay. This is a huge round. Final round, game 3. Jackhammer to start.
Oh, the forward 3+4, my favorite.
Nice call out. That's how Divine Exorcist died last game. He did down 4-3-2 into crouch jab. Gotta be careful, over-representing. Joe's onto him.
And the low parry. Wow. Okay, he's gonna have to guess like we talked about, right?
Starburst, insane damage off of that low parry.
He might get, if he gets Starbucks, I don't know.
Pressuring by the wall.
Joe
trying to get his
fighting.
way out of there. Punish.
Okay.
Catches him ducking. All right, I'm not doing a throw this time.
Good read, Joe. All right, but Divine Exorcist is where he turns up.
Rage, with rage. He tried to throw him. Switch ducked it. Don't get forward 1+2.
Oh!
Oh my god.
I like how Joe kind of wiggled. You feel your heart rate going up 20 extra beats. Like you saw he wiggled a little forward, but he didn't fully go forward because he knew that Divine Exorcist might go for something like he has been.
Yep, he baited that out.
That was great patience by Joe. Because usually when Divine Exorcist gets, Starburst, usually what happens is he'll use it pretty quickly. Or when it's Rage Drive, he uses it pretty quickly. So, you know, Joe probably realized, okay, well, maybe if I just block. Just block, kind of stay outside of range. I don't have to overextend. And then, you know, the reward, 2-1.
Yeah, it's been such a war between these two, but the last 2 games, Joe has shown just a little bit of an edge in terms of his poise.
Right.
Like winning on that defensive play in game 2. And then right there, like it was a tense situation. He might have been compelled to just like be super aggressive and try to close it out. But he kind of just walked in, walked out, baited out the keep out and took advantage.
Yep.
So it's so close, you know, it's going to come down to just little subtle decisions.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's going to be just little subtle decisions. I think Divine Exorcist definitely maybe being a little more careful with where he's ducking now too, because Joe caught him a few times down 4-2, just mids. So Divine Exorcist, you know, always able to turn it around. Let's see how he makes the adjustment.
Yep, down a game, needs this one to stay in the tournament.
2-2 would be great, you know. Like I love 2-2 situations because it's like final everything.
Round
Let's see.
1.
Hey, we'll get it.
Fight.
Roll the jack attack, game 4.
Look at that, and he went with the down forward 4 to check him. I like that. Divine Exorcist fighting back.
Wow, I really love the down back 2s mixed in with the fast lows. It creates like a timing mix up. Slow
speed
low
of them,
versus
right?
super fast low, yeah.
Yeah. That was scary.
All pressure. Standing 2, smack him up. Whoa. Okay. Didn't have to do that.
You gotta feel yourself a little bit, you know. Oh, and right outside of range. And the duck by Joe. It's important to duck that too.
I've been seeing some good plays, people ducking that down 4-3-2. Not an easy play to make, but clearly an important one.
Yeah, especially versus Claudio, you have to. Especially if they don't do the down 4-3-1 enough. Yeah.
Joe Crush with the life lead again. I mean, if he takes this, he's going to be sitting on set point.
And
Up
the
air,
photo?
not quite ready to convert. Trying to mix up his timing, but he's going to get clocked by a rage drive for it.
We're going to the wall. Oh no. Oh no.
Holy God. Oh, the fast. What? You can't be serious.
You can't, because
I thought that was double KO for sure.
I thought so too. The Tekken God said, oh, that 5%? Got you. Look at how he's delaying it now. Oh, all he did was smell blood once. Oh my goodness. And that hit from a down forward 3-1 is gonna give Divine Exorcist the third round.
Just took that super close round, and now Divine back in this, up 2-1.
He took that first round personally.
Okay, and they're really slowing it down here.
This is crucial.
Divine trying to get Starburst. Swinging with that forward 1+2. Wow.
Beautiful conversion.
Caught him out the air.
Oh, caught him ducking.
Can he reach this other wall? Awkward angle.
And the
Baseball
power
slide?
charge and the baseball slide. The Joe Crush Classic again.
Power crush in the baseball slide.
Debug.
Oh my god, caught him ducking on Wake Up. Joe Crush. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yo, Joe ain't playing around. But Divine Exorcist has been in this situation before. Let's see how he turns it up.
We know he's dangerous. Doesn't have Rage, doesn't have Starburst though. You can't make
Joe's not letting him get access to it. Okay, there we go.
This isn't over at all.
I didn't know the wall was right there. Couldn't
This
even
isn't
tell.
over at all.
Oh, the block.
Oh my god.
Guts?
Actually, this is tournament life on the line. Can't take another hit.
Oh, no, you Starburst.
Oh, it was too far. Though he thought he had the wall squared up, but Joe had room to backdash. The throw was not in range. That was tense.
That was a phenomenal set. Joe Crush taking it 3-1 over Divine Exorcist. There were so many small situations where one of them would pull away, but ultimately Joe really clutched it out. His defense turned up. Those rage arts were super important in him pulling away in the set.
Yeah, that was a war. I was just thinking.
That was a war.
Everyone in the chat's like, wait, this is Joe Crush? This is Joe Crush? We just keep calling him Joe Crush. I'm thinking like, is he trying to like rebrand himself? And we're just like, stop.
Father One
that's
King.
That's not happening. We're not going to allow that. But yeah, this is Joe Crush.
Father King. Yeah, I know him by Joe so much.
Yeah.
My bad, chat.
I think it's just his alt account or something.
Maybe somebody else took Joe Crush.
Yeah, we got Father King advancing to the grand finals against ELN. They had a very close set in winter semi, so we're gonna get a good run back here. ELN sitting pretty in winners, but he's got to be super sharp. Joe Crush totally capable of resetting this and taking it all.
Yeah, and I mean Joe Crush, one of the hungriest players around, and you know they ELN and Joe fought like multiple times, and I'm sure he wants that run back now. So this is a great place to do it. And I mean, lots of potential to reset the bracket and anything. But the way ELN probably wants to play this, no, we're gonna get in there, get out, win before it gets to that. Because if it gets to a reset, oh yeah, it's gonna be another type of game.
Here we go. It's time. I'm excited for this run back because that first one was so close.
It was, and I know Joe didn't like that. Hungry.
I mean, ain't nobody like losing. Nobody
likes losing. Facts.
All right, but yeah, I think Elon's been on fire with his Raven today, so I'm probably gonna stick with that.
If it's working, don't change it. I do like how ELN has been adjusting kind of like what he's doing when he goes into haze, yeah, I like that he kind of doesn't do anything sometimes, or he like delays it. I think you must be able to delay it, because I saw him delay it pretty hard. I'm like, oh, where did Raven go? Didn't see her for a couple seconds for a while. So I like that he's really pumping the brakes on that and really making the opponents second guess themselves. So let's see how that comes into play here in this matchup. Again, the run back.
Yeah, he's so tricky with her. Like it's almost like a Ling Xiaoyu effect, honestly, when I fight him. Like just the level of like evasiveness and like what is that stance? What is she doing?
And then mix it in with the solidness too. It's like a mixture of both. You're like, oh my god, like.
Definitely.
Round 1.
Yes.
Fight.
Okay. Here we go. The F3 huge counter hit round start. Can he get this combo?
Out the gate, Joey. Out the gate.
Look at this damage.
Look. The cross up. My god.
Nice punish. Got the wall splat.
KO.
and traded
What a trade.
with a 3.
Fight.
What a trade.
What a great first round. It's gonna be good.
Dylan taking the first round. Choke crush, standing up, throwing some jackhammers. Why Jack's a good tournament character, you know, just, you don't know what to do, just throw some jackhammers.
Just throw some jackhammers. No hit. Nice block.
Yeah, great call out there. Joe playing a little too risky. Elon checking him for it. He's got the wall pressure though. This is where Joe shines.
Jackhammer to keep the pressure. I like that Joe's kind of slowly easing himself in.
That throw is going to put him against the wall again. Be careful of forward 1+2. Joe might be looking for it.
Oh, he always tried to go for the back breaker, but
Forward 1+2.
he said no in the south. Didn't you talk about that before? That awareness? And the awareness again.
That
Right?
was excellent. That was really great.
Yeah. Look at that wall awareness, Joey. Wow.
He
The
knew
Jack
the sidewall was
specialist.
creeping in, and he opted to create an Oki situation for himself. He knew the Rage Art wasn't that advantageous because Elon would live. That was really good. 1-1 on round. Whoa. Nice
And
challenge.
use the string to spike him down.
Just got a guess here.
It's the Oki?
KO.
Ooh, he's
Rock down.
4.
Barrel, jacket, hammer.
use the power crush to say, stop that. I like how he used that to slow down the pressure and the low parry.
Gonna get the big boy wall combo here too. Sets it up perfectly. Counter hit out of it.
Got up a little too early. Forward 2.
Rinsing forward two.
Try to go for it again. Oh my god.
Definitely didn't mean to do that.
Okay, the missed input, so it would have been like 2-1 and 2.
Yeah.
What he got before?
It could have been worse, but it definitely hurt him and gonna lose the round.
That's unfortunate.
Final round.
Fighting back. I'm not sure what he was going for.
I like he's using a little toe tap, you know? Yeah.
Yeah, you can see how little damage that low does, but it is safe on block, so that's why it's quite strong actually.
Less of a risky option, right? And Joe trying to play it safe. Nice break. Yellen trying to get in.
So keeping his defense up. He's got about 40% lead, half-life lead.
And waited for Joe to do something. Gets the knee. We're going to the wall.
He waited for that. It looked like Joe was just gonna stay solid, but committed big to the DF2.
Raven at the wall is so scary. My goodness. Nice break.
Okay, they're about dead even on life. Joe with a little bit more, I think. Oh god, not anymore. Nice block. 8 seconds.
Okay, let's see.
5 seconds. Joe needs to make up this deficit.
Oh my god, the Joe crush. Classic.
It's out the air, I think.
Well,
I think it's out the air.
oh my god. Oh my god.
2 seconds. Joe
Oh my
with the lead. Joe
god.
with the... No.
And the baseball slide. And the baseball slide. Saucing on.
Ain't no way my man just did that.
Oh, okay.
What?
You know what it's Joe Crush Classic. Like you could never not expect something from Joe. Like you should be like, okay, he did that. Okay, I expect that. Yeah, like he is a player who will use the entire move list. He's not afraid to. He's not afraid to.
Joe's
Like,
the type of guy that just like, yeah, I knew he'd run in right there. I mean, yeah, you could say it's kind of risky, but like, if you just know, like, why not? I don't see why not.
like you just captured him so well, Joey. Like the risk, the gut that he had to do that. Because Raven could have done a knee, right? He could have done. I mean, like ELN could have done anything, right? That could have smoked out that baseball slide. But Joe, like we talked about before, the confidence. He's sure in himself, and that's what gets you dubs. That gets you dubs and scrambles like that, right?
I've seen some great plays tonight. If I'd have to say that's the play of the night right now.
That's number one. We have the top 5, and that's number 1.
I've seen some great plays tonight, though. But I mean, that left me speechless.
Can somebody clip that?
But there's more Tekken to be played. We could see something even crazier.
Yeah? Crazier than that, Joey?
I mean, you never know with this guy.
Keeps you on your toes. If I was yelling, I'd be like, what was that? Okay. All right.
Round.
How can I one up that?
That was wild.
I know, I'm still kind of thinking about it. It's still in my brain. Like,
I'm still thinking about it.
I'm still thinking about it.
Let's move on. The players got to move on. We got to move on. 1-0 for Joe Crush.
That was a nice conversion by ELN on that. And on that backbreaker.
Okay, he was trying to read him staying down.
I love how El Negro does that fake out into the spin. Oh, he just closes it out each time.
Very successful with that against Joe specifically.
Yes. Can't guess forever, right?
That's a move that Joe should put in the journal, the matchup journal.
Yeah.
Don't let him hit you with that next time.
Oh.
That was nice.
Down forward 2. The wall positioning. Okay, we want this wall. We want to keep it. El Negro trying to fight off.
Finishes the down back 2-1. Joe has shown that he can duck that and launch it, so ELN's got to be careful with it. Oh wow, nice little trap. Okay.
Yeah, we got hit by it again in the power for Joe Crush.
Round 3.
Yeah, so rather than block it, Joe actually just interrupted that wall bounce right there.
That's the way to do it. I think he already put in his notebook.
Nice power crush placement too.
I'm a big power crush advocate, so I'm living for these plays. And the down forward too. He's like, I'm not gonna guess. I'm gonna just hit you out of it.
Called out the cancel. Huge damage.
In the knee from El Negro. We're going to the wall.
Are we gonna make it there? Not gonna play. Finished it. Oh my god, he finished it.
This is a bad situation. It's the run.
Ducking. Yeah, the slash kick. There was so much pressure right there.
The Joe
Okay.
classic.
It's one of those battles, like, you know, these guys have fought so many times.
Oh, you already know. And Joey, 10 seconds. Oh, that health gone. All of it.
He's dead. Bam bam.
Oh my goodness.
Final round. Fight.
They're scrapping. Down back 1 again. Down back 1 again. Down back 2. Check them ankles. Nice punish.
Tried to catch him swinging.
Okay.
Oh,
It's the forward 2. He said enough of that.
Oh, yeah. That
Good
was,
option.
wow. Momentum is crazy right now.
Mr. Crush up 2-0. Really placing the counter hits, his down back 1s really well. The down forward 2s as well. He said, you know what? I don't want to guess on Raven and all her flim flam. I'm just going to launch you for it before you even get to that point, which is really stopping ELN's momentum. And he's such a momentum-based player that this is really hurting him in this first set.
Flim flam. You got to shut that down.
The flim flam.
First of all, stop flipping. Second of all, stop flipping on me.
You know, the flim flam is not working. So
he's got to just play like a bit tighter, not like try to get so many like cancels and stance transitions happening. Joe is just playing like a very immediate keep out timing game. Like, you get close to me, there's a button waiting for you. So I think Elon's got to just tighten that up. But here, like, you kind of want to, you don't want to give up on this set, but you have to sort of start planning, like, how am I really going to lock it in if I lose another one? So maybe he starts thinking about Kunimitsu.
Right.
I mean, I'm a big fan, just like stick with your main and figure it out. But I know he's the type of player that likes to adapt with his 2 characters because they really are like both main characters.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. When you're down to 0 like 0-2 like this, it's gonna start to become very important to think about your next game plan.
Like maybe you got to warm up your secondary.
Right. Warm up the secondary. Like, start doing that now. Or like, okay, so what kind of adjustments can I make? Should I start poking a bit more? Try to slow down on the transitions and the stances and all the, flim flam, as we said earlier. Like, it might be time to really start slowing it down and we're gonna just play straight up poke. just neutral without all of that, or kind of just delay the stances. Because like you said, with like it's like Xiaoyu in the same way where she's super evasive and stuff, and it's all fine and good when it works. But when the player is like just literally interrupting everything and you can't get your momentum or offense started, then you have to start playing a more just straight up poke game first so that they get a little less used to it.
Yeah, just keep it simple. I mean,
Right.
one of Raven's best pokes straight up is down back 2, and I feel like he's been productive. Like just down back 2 and then get your back turn game going from there, rather than like more eccentric ways to get into back turn. Like he just doing like some weird QCF2 cancel into it. Like, yeah, just keep it simple.
Yeah, I was actually about to mention down back 2 as well. You read my mind. Down back 2 is so great. Move in, move out, move in, move out.
That's just fun too.
Oh my goodness.
Haze.
So the Haze out of the down forward 2?
Yeah, good timing there from Joe Crush to read when he needed to attack on that teleport. Evened up the life a little bit.
And the knee.
Empire knee. But there you go, just coming in with a more like straight up fast timing.
And safer approach.
Keep out. Yeah, instead of like trying to take more than you're allowed.
Right. It's on the down back. Oh!
Guy! That's gonna kill. It's in the air. It might kill. It's in the air though. Oh, not that.
Joey, you said it. Might...
Forward 2. No. Out the air. Joe Crush. What is he like? 4 for 4 rage arts?
Definitely 4 for 4. That's a Wendy's meal. Like we got that down.
4 for 4. That's nuts. Wow. Huge damage.
He trusts himself. He trusts himself in the read. Okay, El Negro, try to really take the second round.
All out with that jackhammer debug. Wow, he
evened it up so quickly. Miss input, I believe. Or maybe he's trying to get his back. That would have been cheeky.
Oh my god, that's gonna kill. Graveyard. No.
Or something stylish like the crouching down back one.
He won't lose. He refuses to lose.
That's the tenacity we always talk about. Like, I'm not gonna give up. I won't lose. Nice dock.
The fact that he is docking that backstring 1-4 is really impressive. That's a fast string.
Yeah, you're right. Joe's ready for the situations. Oh, he almost launched him.
Trying to call out the high.
Elon working on this nice life lead, but he's got to play the straight up solid, just neutral. Oh.
Joe's got the right idea with the timing on the teleport, but he's got to sneak a sidestep left in first.
Yep, you're right.
I think you go left when you're on P1. I can't remember anymore.
Did he?
Not this time.
Beautiful punish, beautiful patience by El Negro. Hitting 1 round on the board.
I think it's maybe left when you're on P2 and right when you're on P1, but he's got to sneak a step in before he tries to punish the teleport.
Oh, he woke up and did it. The windmill punches. I like how Joe's waiting right outside of range.
Oh my god. Reset. Potential reset coming. Unless the Ellen's got something to say.
It's the rage drive and his launcher crushes the jab.
Now what compels you to down 1+2 right there? These guys use it every read.
So
he
first
just knows it's going to be a jab string.
And then the down 1+2.
He's just flexing hard reads everywhere.
He just has so much
just reset. Joe Crush has reset the bracket, so
oh man.
ELN gets knocked down. They are both in loser's bracket now to play out one final set, first to 3. And there's so many close rounds, but it's like it looks dominant at the same time just because of like the reads that Joe's making.
Right. He's very clutch. They should change his name to Joe Clutch, if you will, because every time they have a scramble, he still makes it out. I mean, he has tons of scars, but like he makes it out. Makes great reads. Like we said, he trusts himself in his reads, the defense. You have to when you play a character like Jack. You don't have as many options to move like Raven. So you really need that. He's been here before. So much so that he has reset the bracket. He is trying to take this all the way home.
That was sweet. So I think maybe ELN considers the Kunimitsu.
I think it'd be good.
Kunimitsu's her movement and her strong backdash is good at keeping away from Jack, but he's not even gonna go down that road. Stick with the main. He's won a set against Joe tonight, so he's got to believe he can do it again.
But it's kind of like you said, like, do you stick with the main if the bracket gets reset on you? Do you stick with the main? Are you that kind of player where you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna stick it out with them because there's the stubborn determination to do it? Or do you at least take that chance to warm up the secondary? But it doesn't look like he wants to take that chance. He is sure and confident in keeping Raven out there.
Yes, indeed. And yeah, I mean, for anyone in the chat confused about the reset system, this is a double elimination tournament, and ELN had not lost any sets, and Joe Crush had lost one set. So now, that first set you watched, ELN had 2 lives, Joe Crush had 1. Now they both have 1 life, 1 more set to play.
Right. Now they're both on the loser side. So now they only have 1 chance. Yes. It's 1 chance. 3 out of 5. Oh man. Joe was looking real good that last set. ELN definitely did he was doing better towards the end of the set. It's just a little too late. But we have a new fresh set, a lot more clarity, and now we can go back into it with maybe our fresh game plan.
Taking a long time to sync, so I suspect maybe they are going to desync and probably have to reboot the lobby. So, we might be chilling for a little bit, just continuing to speculate how this is going to go down. But yeah, it's clearly taking a little longer than usual.
I find it so interesting how Joe is playing this matchup. His awareness has been so good. The rage arts, like you said, 4 for 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's just when somebody's beating you with like these crazy hard reads, it's really hard just not to get tilted.
Right,
just
right.
Like, why does he know what I'm gonna do? And like, why is everything going wrong for me? Like, just keeps hitting me with rage arts and baseball slides and down pussy. Like, I mean, you want to just be like a warrior, like focused. Like, I don't care. I'm just gonna adapt and just keep winning. But like, just from the outside looking in, like the way Joe Crush is winning, I'm like, yo, this is scary.
Right. I'd be surprised if
so dominant.
He does. We've seen them play before, right? And they've played before in tournament many a time. So when you have that kind of data on your opponent, it, I think, sometimes can kind of be to your advantage because you can also change up your approach. If they're used to you doing a certain sequence or, you go for certain things, right? With a player like Joe, he uses the entire move list, right? So you can never really expect that he'll do the same thing 2 times or 3 times. He'll change it up on you, especially if he knows that, oh, okay, you're not really falling for that. Okay, I got something else. Okay, plan A doesn't work. I got B, C, D, E. Got everything.
Yeah, he is that Jack. Like, he'll dig super deep in the move list, do moves that you won't see a lot of other Jacks do. He's particularly good, like, with those full crouch strings. He's kind of known for doing those. But yeah, I mean, how much more out there can you get than like keep out baseball slide? It just doesn't get any crazier.
Well, the down 1+2, Joey, that probably has to be top 2 best, things that happened during this set. The baseball slide and the down 1+2. Yeah. And Joe had like no health. He had no health. And he knew. He crushed the jab. But now we are going into the new set, fresh perspective, new perspective, and we're both on the loser side. So whoever takes this 3 out of 5 will be crowned the winner. So let's see who's going to do it. El Negro or Joe Crush? Joe
Brand new set. They're on even ground. Here at the Devil's Pit.
What a punish!
Can we reach low splat? And he knows it. I'm not gonna over pursue that wall combo.
And the forward 2.
Okay, nice spot from ELN. Crushing the low. Joe Crush tried to call out single hit down forward 4. He tried to launch punish single hit down forward 4. He's on something else right now. It didn't work, but the fact that he even tried it, I'm impressed.
But his awareness, right.
Little
Okay.
pixel for ELN.
Oh, he was about to go for
The jab.
KO.
Beautiful check right there.
Yeah, great check.
Round 2.
A nice, mid. Never hurts. Oh my goodness. The down one plus Q attempt. And the block by Joe Clutch.
Max damage is gonna go for it. He's gonna get it. Wow. This guy.
I like the back dash of the jackhammer and the haze through the forward two. And again.
Twice now, yeah. I love the double low. Could have forward to that, I think.
I think he could have been able to, and get the 113 and the what was it called? The vampire? Was it vampire? What'd you call it? The
Vampire knee?
vampire knee.
I can't remember what it's actually called.
The vampire knee. I
I've
like
heard
that.
it called that.
We talked about his how he's able to get that crouch game going so well. Yellen doing a bit of some mix-up. Trying to play a lot more patient this time.
Been productive with his back turn game this round. Oh, no launch punish from Joe, but he still got something. That is minus 15.
Got him down that DF2. Oh!
Yeah, still not
Punish,
comfortable finding how to punish that teleport. It is very awkward.
18 seconds.
Trying to protect his legs with the keep out up forward 4. Whoa. It was so far that even Jack's jab could not convert. Insane.
The launcher.
ELN is
Again.
going to get rage arted again.
5 to 5.
He's dead.
Is he this time? Because every time we kind of thought he was. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Super dead. I think
Perfect.
one of his rage arts failed. He might be like 5 or
Round
6.
4.
5
I know
or
he got
6.
punished by 1. I remember.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, that success rate is crazy. ELN, I think, is just a bit too full throttle when the time is low.
Right.
He hasn't made that adaptation from when he got rage arted into baseball slide.
And because Joe knows that, he's not afraid to go for and the downboard too on the teleport
Sweet conversion.
and the dunk.
Oh, he knew. He
Well,
knew
let's
it was
see.
going to be a throw.
But Joey, we don't got walls.
Punish.
Right there.
I don't know what happened because we've seen him teleport out of the last hit of that.
But he didn't that time. He might maybe
I don't know. I just don't know what happened, but he got clocked. It doesn't matter.
he got clocked right there. But I thought maybe he didn't have enough health to maybe, but that's not possible because even if you do the haze, you go to the other side, you wouldn't die from that. I don't think I've seen anybody die from doing that.
He might have maybe just missed the input. Like, you know, if what is it? If the input's like back 2 plus 4, maybe he got back 2 or something, and then he just got hit.
So miss input.
Possibly, I don't know.
Got you. Yeah, that easily could have been the case. And Joe, though, capitalizing so hard on it. 2-1-2? 2-1?
Yeah, 2-1-2 in the back. So Joe Crush is on a 4-game streak against ELN right now.
Looking pretty strong.
That's the thing, like, you can look at it as a 4-game streak, or you can look at it as like, oh, I'm down a game.
Right. Like,
You know, it's 4 in a row, but you're only down a game.
true. Like, new
This
new
stuff's all
set,
that
new me.
Exactly. That's all that matters.
Right. I agree with you. But then what has to happen for you to get around on the board in this new set matters because, like we talked, the momentum is such a huge factor in this, and we've got the Cooney.
Yeah, finally making that switch. I mean, I like the idea. I think the Raven has been okay, though. Like,
Yeah.
he could be winning those rounds where, like, if he could just bait out the Rage Art, those are all his rounds.
I agree with you.
The character switch isn't going to help him, like, slow down his timing when the clock is low and when Joe has Rage, which is a really important thing.
Yeah. I mean, the Raven did work, but maybe Cooney gives him another perspective, another approach.
Fight.
Yeah, sometimes just breaking up whatever flow state your opponent is on, it's really good to just do with a secondary.
Yeah, this could be it. And the downward two on the whip Down, back one. We're going to the wall.
Yeah, Kurimitsu can really create a lot of whiffs in this matchup.
The unblockable? We got those.
Joe Crush Maracas is what I've heard them called once by
The Joe Crush Maracas.
my good friend Taylor Sage. Shaking it up.
The Joe Crush Maracas. I like it. I like it. And the jug by Joe Crush. His awareness on all the strings has really helped him so much. The defense, right?
Okay, the cancel.
The trade.
TF2 trade. We're going to the wall. 1, 2, 3, bum. Down low. Huge damage. Oh my god.
You see how much he took up? He needs this.
KO.
The
Oh,
last standing 4 caught her trying to wake up.
stayed down a little too long.
These have been crazy rounds, but Joe Crush's lead is just increasing by the moment.
Oh,
Flip over.
that was unique.
Shaka.
The maracas.
Shaka.
The maracas, Joey. Make them
Joey,
stop.
stop.
He's making music with them, Joey. The maracas. Oh my goodness.
Yo.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he said. You said.
This guy, man. This guy. It's just his night.
You can't stop him. You can't stop. Okay. Okay, Joey, talk to me. Give it to me straight.
Something.
What is ELN gonna have to do to stop this train? Is just on a roll with Joe Crush.
Something's wrong when just the way you're winning is just making me smile and laugh. And I'm just like, wow, this is so entertaining. I want you to just keep going.
Look at this pressure from Joe. It's just so overwhelming at the wall. And you know, the thing is, ELN has characters like Cooney and Raven that can really kind of wiggle themselves off the wall. They can finesse themselves off the wall. But the thing is, Joe's pressure, his wall pressure is so strong and so overwhelming that it's almost like it's putting him to a shock, frozen, unsure of what to do.
Yeah, and so the Kurimitsu didn't work out very well. And like, you know what really sucks, like just mentally, is switching character and then like, oh, I gotta switch back. Like that really sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't have to. Like you can overcome it, but it's definitely kind of sends like a message, I think, to your opponent that you're a bit lost.
Yeah.
You can't even lock into a character. So we'll see what he does here. He's got to make his last stand.
This is it.
And it's with Raven.
Oh,
I mean, I think it's the right
okay.
choice. You got to make your last stand with your best character.
Right. The one that you have all the muscle memory, all the confidence, all the reads, all the momentum with. Yeah, Raven is it. I think that's a great point. ELN has a great Raven who could totally pull through, but what's going to need to happen is there has to be a time. When that time runs low, you got to pump those brakes because Joe is going to rage art you. And I think that's going to be the biggest thing in this match.
Fight.
See if ELN can dig deep and bring this back.
Nice deep. F2 to the wall. And the wall.
He gets called out.
Wow. Yeah, Joe.
He has shown that string before.
And the punish.
Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
Let's see.
ELN with rage. Oh my god, if that hadn't traded, he would have died, I think.
KO.
And
Ow.
punishes him. But going for something like that with no health can be so risky. I think ELN needs to slow it down just a little bit. Just slow it down. Be careful where he's doing the cartwheel as well.
This round is looking good.
Windmill
Oh my
punch.
god, he rushed into the life lead and he gets windmilled.
He's done that 2 times now.
Charge back 2. New tactic. Oh my god, just unload a whole clip on him? Jeez, dude. Great whip punish.
The break.
That was
Beautiful
a
break.
really good break.
Oh, baseball slide.
No, it wouldn't kill. Oh, that
Gosh,
whip.
that whip. Oh my goodness.
Pancake press. Yeah, Joe is so like comfortable right now. Hopefully he doesn't get too comfortable. Young could take advantage.
Okay.
This is tournament point. Now this is tournament point. Anyone rooting for ELN, you need to raise up the spirit bomb and drop it. There's no more time.
Channel the energy. Joe's looking to take this. But ELN is not out of it. It's Tekken. Anything can happen.
I mean, he's a seasoned veteran. I mean, I'm sure he's come back from these types of situations before.
Oh, for sure.
Let's focus up.
That camera in a seed planter. We're playing seeds. We're playing more seeds.
Got the wall pressure. Okay.
Listen to overhead. I like that option.
It's not over. It's not over. Caught him docking. That did a lot of damage. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And the dog.
If he can get this combo clean. 4. He didn't even need the wall. He's still alive.
Round 4.
Sometimes that's all you need. Momentum. Let's see.
One round at a time.
Oh no. Oh no.
Joe Crush trying to call out the parry that was smart, but ELN didn't go for it.
I was waiting for it. ELN trying to, be careful, be patient. Tournament life is on the line.
Oh my god, big trade. Can't convert. The counter hit stun.
Goes for the low again. Changes the speed of the low, goes for the crouching low.
Yeah, let him stick with it. He's making things happen. It's
Look at
close.
this wall pressure. He's making things happen. But this is what happened before.
Dude, watch that rage art. You better be careful.
And it's happened before. And
Final round.
ELN said, I'm not out of it. It's 2-2.
Fight.
No, low
parry. It's going to the wall.
This is scary. Joe loves that wall.
Takes the shoulder, takes the damage, gets Oki. His lead extending. Pinch the string.
Not that Joe's stuck in.
Hard dog.
Oh no.
Leads.
Oh no.
The drop was a crazy angle. What?
Oh, that was
That was a counter hit? He didn't believe in it.
You're right. It would have counter hit.
Well, it's not over.
So anybody's
Careful the rage art.
game.
Rage art hit. Joe Crush.
7 for 5. Oh,
I mean,
what is it? 7 for 6. 7 for 6. 7 for 6.
I mean, how else is he gonna win the tournament? How else than with a YOLO rage art?
Oh man, didn't we talk about the fact that the big thing you probably have to look out for is that, and for him to end it so poetically.
Yeah, it was just his energy was too powerful tonight. The power level too high. It was Joe Crush's night. It was his time to shine.
Joey, he just had so much sauce. It was just so much, too much.
It's like someone's like playing so confident. You're almost like, did he just go to losers on purpose so that he could just like flex harder? He just wanted to play more Tekken tonight. Like he was in that zone.
Yes.
Congrats to Joe Crush. ELN put up a great fight and made it all the way to grand finals off of a win over Joe Crush. Had a great performance tonight. We saw Divine Exorcist, as always, being very consistent, making amazing plays. Had a great set with Joe Crush. Just came up a little bit short this time, but I think Divine Exorcist has been playing amazing lately. And Moy in 4th place. So that's our top 4. This is with people getting paid tonight. Congrats to everybody. And shout out to everyone who competed tonight.
Yeah, great job, y'all. That was just amazing display. Loved every set we saw. Some crazy moments. A lot of character specialists as well. I'm always a fan of character specialists coming out, doing their thing. And huge congrats to Joe Clutch and just him bringing it all the way back from losers, really showing that he's one of the best Jack players in the world for a reason.
Yeah, that was super impressive. Well done tonight. But speaking of competitors, people showing out tonight, you can be one of them if you want to. You can see this tournament scrolling down at the bottom. This is stuff that's upcoming. You can get involved in these types of tournaments. Sign up. Head over to compete.playstation.com. There's a ton of different games. If you're into fighting games like we are, there's stuff for you. If you're into other stuff, pretty much every game that you can imagine. So yeah, head on over compete.playstation.com.
And if you really enjoyed what you saw here today and you want to be part of the community, you can join the PlayStation Tournaments Community Discord to find regular updates on esports events, articles, videos, and meet with others to improve your game. It's a great way to get involved with the community. And if you just scan that QR code, it's an easy way for you to get into the Discord. I'm sure you all are very motivated by what you saw here tonight. So if you love that and you want to keep on improving your game, this is the way to do it. Join that Discord.
Yes. So, I mean, that was a super fun tournament. It was great to finally be on the mic with you, Cuddle, for one of these. Had a lot of fun.
Oh, likewise.
But yeah, that's it for us tonight. Once again, congrats to everyone who placed, everyone for competing. Appreciate it. And we're gonna catch you next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye, y'all.
PlayStation